I don't remember that.
I love that Friends episode, the one time when we went on.
And the one, I could also turn my camera off to like switch mine.
It's all right. He'll probably have it fixed in the first half hour of the game, and it'll be all right.
Mangoes.
If it,
No
yeah,
one's gonna
the main
know
reason
that-
is like
that-
all of the ordering is basically in the naming, so
Yeah,
like that's
yeah.
why we had
Who
the
doesn't
numbers.
know? Nobody knows that.
Ooh, Goldie, you
that
leveled up your
fish is
subscriber
not
badge.
Vanvalor, so it doesn't matter. Like, who knows that? Nobody.
No one's gonna know.
They're gonna know.
It'll be our secret.
That you said live on Twitch.
Oh, we live. Oh no.
Shh, they didn't hear it.
Ooh,
We were just
yeah,
rated
that's
by
right,
XQC
Mesh. You
as
got
well.
your 2-year badge. Goldie, what's the 9-month one that you got? You should post something. You can see the new badge.
Oh wait, I see it already. Hi.
Yeah, you should see it in the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You get the rainbow badge for 9 months. Yep.
Hmm.
Dude, I'm telling you, the new badges for like
They're in the
after, I think it's after 2-3 years. I can't remember which one. I think it's after the 3-year badge is really good stuff.
I added more.
Mm-hmm.
Or you added more. Or Twitch
I,
added the ability to add more.
I got the ability to add more, yeah, and then I commissioned some more
Oh,
sales.
cool.
Or
Oh,
commissioned some more sales, commissioned some more
no
art.
one can't.
What's the
I
3-year
have a-
badge? Oh yeah, it's a rainbow one.
Mine's-
Nice, Dallan.
Mine's
Dallan is on
bronze.
track, I believe, with a few others, select few,
Rainbow.
for the
Mine's 2 years.
select few.
3.5 or 4-year badge. I don't remember if there is a 3.5 or not. I think they do
Was
every
that
6
your
months, right,
first
Dallan?
subscriber?
One of the first.
He's one of the first, yeah. But I've got a couple subscribers that don't show their badges. They like flexing their founder badges instead.
Found it.
So founders means that you're like either one of the first subs when you're an affiliate, you automatically get one, or if you're one of the first subs in the first month of your subscription badge when you're a partner. Because like when you get to qualify for partner, they also do that month when you get your partnership. And then anyone that subs during your affiliateship, I think.
Okay.
All right, it looks like Stream Elements is telling me that we're live. Or does it look live to you guys? I have.
Yeah.
It
We
looks
did the
live,
mango
yeah.
thing, we're live.
Okay.
Mango thing means we're live. I'll only do it when it's live.
I did not catch the mango thing for probably the first time ever.
I didn't even know to watch it.
Oh, you didn't? It feels like we should do it again. Those fucking mangoes, eh?
Fuck mangoes.
Okay.
This is a
Fish.
disclaimer. Do not actually fuck the mangoes.
Jesus Christ. Fish, would you like to do a recap from what happened last week? Since, you know, you were...
Nah.
No? That's fair. That's fair. All right. Dallan was not here last week. How about Chef? Chef or Goldie, perhaps, one of you two. Would you guys like, one of you guys like to do it?
We weren't here last week. We were having a grand old time the 2 weeks beforehand, but
Incredible.
the week before is well, you said last week several times.
True.
All right.
It's true.
We chilled in chat last week.
Okay, sequence of events. I know what happened in the last one, but the sequence of events
Summary would be
right. So,
desired.
me, Goldy. Sorry, let me just get this done. Goldy, Breker, and Mesh, unfortunately, was on the far side as our wretched ice princess decided to go into her second form and proceed to wreck shop. To be blunt, we all basically ran around for a little bit. I managed to get the final blow, and she decided to freeze her on our asses and become a third form. All the while grabbing Krillin Memesh and just killing him off. He's okay, he'll get better. And we're just quietly waiting for Devii to turn into Saiyan so she can just kill her and we could go home. Yay!
Nice summary.
Last time on.
I mean, to be fair, the Dragon Ball Z comparisons we've been doing for a while, and they're wonderfully lined up here. You know? Oh, and to be fair, we're waiting for the Dragon Balls from Fish to literally teleport us away from this hellhole. So, you know, it's all lining up more wonderfully.
Very good.
They're coming in the mail.
Fucking.
As
yeah,
the
those
floating
people don't
shard rises, or rather does not fall with the rest of the pieces, the core of what you believe to be the remains of the Ice Maiden's second form. The third form remain into the battlefield, which has not, in fact, gone warmer in the slightest. In fact, the baton pass into the next Pokemon, if you will, has been much colder. I cannot find my music track. I'm really sorry. I'm
more of
trying
a
to...
Digimon evolution, you know?
Does anyone have Whirlwind as a spell?
Is it effective?
I'm just saying, if it does it again and it has like a giant Gatling gun on one of her arms, and like, I'm done.
Because we have somebody
I'm
who
the
has a
drop for
Already
third.
this one. Oh, here it is.
He's a
That'll
third
only be a
So-
temporary one though, because that's Mega Evolution.
You begin to
Somebody
notice
has a
something
flare
change,
attack,
Goldy
right?
and Torterra and Avarice, as this condition begins to become colder. The pieces left over turn into snow and reverse in time to make a blizzard around the Frost Maiden herself. Mesh, as the caster of the blessing upon your party, each of you start to notice snow coming from your bodies and joining it. You feel your body temperatures all lower from the inside out, while still benefiting from the blessing as far as difficult terrain is concerned. You cannot see the Frost Maiden anymore as the blizzard encases her.
Guys, what's going on? It should be over, right?
This area represents how much of the map is completely encased in ice and snow. I have made it so that you can see where the Frost Maiden is, because she is the current hub center of this, and so that you can see your tokens. However, if you would like to maneuver in this space, you will be rolling a d8 in order to move in that direction, with a 1 being north and an 8 being northwest. In addition, if you had forgotten anything to do with this blizzard condition, you will have disadvantage on any hearing checks. Anything to do with hearing is at disadvantage. If you would like to strike the Frost Maiden, you will still be able to maneuver in general to kind of figure out where she is, but all of your attacks will be at disadvantage. This is just telling you this because you already know the rules of what blizzards are. But you will not be penalized for moving in this space with a regard to difficult terrain, if you will. So the difficult terrain aspect of the blizzard will not be adhered to. This is essentially snow darkness.
Can I clarify? Fish won't get it because he wasn't there when I cast it.
That is correct. However, Fish's natural terrain is this one, so it does not matter.
Right.
All right, am I hearable? Am I witness?
Yes, we can hear you.
Witness? Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. Now I gotta put pants on so I can turn on my camera.
Okay, excellent.
Optional.
That sounds.
Yeah, did you upgrade your mic?
Dallan.
It's a different headset. It's my old headset.
Okay.
Oh.
But if it sounds better, I'll use it.
Dallan, if
Sounds
you can
great.
hear us, the I believe if Breker and Mesh have not told you, you are currently concentrating on a slow spell. Is that correct, boys?
Yes. On the bird.
Yep, on the bird.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It is now Avarice's turn.
Oh, wait, I only attacked once. Do I by chance get a chance to attack again?
Yes.
Okay. I was right next to her.
Yes, but she
Did
was
she
larger
move?
than you. She did not move.
Right.
But you did get a chance to see her before this happened.
So how would that work? Could I just swing in the direction where I believe she would be?
You would still have to move.
Oh, she moved away. Okay, I thought I was still next to her.
She shrunk, so she kind of.
Yeah, she was massive, but I'm thinking if I just at least swing, I could get something. Okay, I guess I'll try to move. And I still have to roll a d8. Let's hope it's a 3. It's a 7. Shoot.
So that is the opposite direction, which I do believe is impossible for you to do. So I will say, if you roll a d8 again, you will have a general direction. It will go. You'll go here, here, or here.
Okay. I'll roll a d8 again.
Okay.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So that's the middle number. So you move exactly where you want to go.
Okay, cool. I am gonna take a swing. I don't know if I can see her properly. I'm gonna take a swing where I would think that she would be, and I'm gonna do it recklessly.
Okay, you will have a single roll then, because you already have disadvantage.
Right. Good. Okay, and I'm still rage, so 17.
That is a miss.
Yeah.
You feel contact, and it's like shaving. Imagine like trying to hit a block of ice that is just incredibly hard. It feels like you're just hitting the edge of it, and it just clangs aside.
Did somebody say incredibly hard?
Incredible.
Anyway, even though I know out of the game I know they can't hit, I'm still gonna say, damn it, she's hard to hit. Sorry, I don't know why I paused there. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Have you did want to do that?
I'm ending my turn. It's fine.
I do not blame you if you guys want to mute Goldy. All right.
that was the first time I did an accident.
What are you doing to her over there?
All right. I just need to check something really quickly here. Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to have a quick guide of what this condition is, you can just consider yourselves blind when you're inside. If that helps.
Consider yourselves blind.
As far as like the rules and conditions and all that stuff.
Blind and hard of hearing. Wow, we are trenching into old age, aren't we?
That's
And
almost a funny
if you're
sentence.
planning on casting
Almost funny.
spells, this will be important.
Did Chef? Oh, sorry, not Chef. Did Fish upgrade into full Sith Lord?
We will find out soon, I guess.
Of the Sith Lord.
I forget what happened to Avarice.
Unlimited cigars.
She was being grappled and lifted up by the bird.
Oh yes, that's right. She cannot see now because of that, I believe. So what she will do... Where are her spells? There we go. I believe she has a way of getting out. No, she does not. Yikes. Okay, she's gonna try to banish the bird.
Ooh.
You will let me go, or I will make you. Get out of here. And the bird will roll. Banishment is a concentration spell. Is Fire Shield a concentration spell? No. Okay, so she still has Fire Shield. Banishment is a... charisma saving throw. That doesn't sound like an easy one. Sheesh. And with an 8, the rock fails. So it will be going to the GM lair. Pops out of existence. That's the only thing that she can see. And then she kind of regains herself a little bit and pops out of here. Now, Dallan, you know that, or Vanvalor, you know that the magic of your spell still extends, but it almost feels like it's just outside of reach. It's very weird, kind of like the twisting of planes as this rock is kind of pushed out of existence for a brief moment. You can still feel the hold of your slow spell active, but you cannot see the rock anymore.
Oh god.
She's also concentrating on a spell.
I'm trying to get there.
All right.
I haven't played D&D at all in like 3 weeks. My brain is all melty.
That's all good. All right, so she's concentrating on a spell. And it is now Velen's turn before Mesh gets to go.
Oh, I have a shit ton of time. I'm gonna go get a table.
Yeah. Okay, Velen. Concentrating on a spell, which is magic weapon from memory. Shit. You can't see her. Oh, fuck. What am I supposed to do? And can't see for this. Can't see for that. I don't like any of this. I can't do anything. Wait. No, I can't do that. You just hear him muttering a little bit.
Yes, oh, yes, no.
Shit. A lot of that too. I can blind myself out here, I suppose. Can see. Ranged attack against the target. Okay. Ray of Sickness is something that can be done. But she does not want to try it because she knows that the last couple of attempts of poisons have not really worked very well against deity. So instead, that you can see, nope. Make a melee spec against a creature within your reach. Okay. Vampiric Touch is within reach, so she could start canceling. Okay. Light? You can see. No. Innervation. No. Well, piss and ants. I can't do anything. She is going to hold her action with a chill touch. If I can see her, I'll make it count. Mesh, you're up. And Chalcedony's on deck. Mesh, at the start of your turn.
Yeah. What?
You can have your turn.
I was like, at the start of my turn.
I'm sorry. I had to mess with you a little bit.
Okay. And since I'm at the edge of it, do I know where the edge is? Can I just step out?
No, you don't know.
No, I don't know.
What you can do is you can make an intelligence check, and I will let you roll the d8 and choose the result. If you can succeed on an intelligence check. That feels fair.
That's a good one. That's my intelligence plus 1, 18.
Yeah, more than enough. So you can roll d8 with advantage. Get a better idea of where you need to go.
Okay, what's the numbering scheme again?
It goes 1 at straight north, and then it goes clockwise from there.
Okay. I have a 5 and a 7. I'm gonna choose the 7.
Okay. The 7 will get you basically out,
Yeah.
and then you can decide where to go from there. So it just spends 5 feet of movement.
Okay. I also spent 15 to stand up because I was out before that.
So you got 10 left. If you have 30.
10 left.
Or 4.
5,
so you
10.
use 20 speed, sorry.
Okay, so this is 30 and bonus action dash. Another 30, so I need 40 to get here. Yeah.
Okay.
That's bonus action dash. I don't have anything that's long range enough. Can I cannot see her at all, right? So anything I try to do is disadvantage me right away.
Pretty much.
What do I do as my action? Okay, this is a weird one. Can I use detect thoughts as a help action to help somebody pinpoint where she is? Whoever is next attacking.
Yeah, I like that, actually. Yeah, sure. Who would you like to assist?
Who's up next?
Cal, Breker, Tor, Terra, and then Vanvalor at the top of the round.
I can see only Breker, so I think Breker is the closest to do anything. Or Cal. Cal, are you trying to shoot? Can I see you doing anything?
You can assume everyone's fighting, to be honest.
Currently,
Okay, I'll help Cal then. I
No.
know she's next.
Okay,
He's next.
so Cal, if you take a shot, you will not incur the full disadvantage. You'll just have assistance.
oh, actually, that's really great. Thanks, Smash.
Alrighty, Mesh, sound good?
Yeah.
So that's bonus action, and then you're gonna say you're using your action to help Cal, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and how far away are you guys from each other? Like 20
sorry,
feet, 15? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Cool. As long as you're within 30 feet, that's safe. 30, 60 feet, I think. All right, yeah, that's huge. Nice. At the end of your turn, I will take a legendary action.
I thought you were out of those.
I was.
I think each form has their own.
Brilliant deduction option because I
didn't want
definitely
to
was.
remind him.
They reset
Legendary
with
actions up or round.
Oh, that's right. He's out of them. Yeah.
Yes. You have no more, Rob.
In fact, I think you gave some to us.
Silly DM.
I remember that as well.
Legendary actions are for players.
Yep. Because we are legend.
I am legend.
I'm gonna make a dice roll.
We just need some screamo.
Children. What the fuck are you
Mildred?
doing? It's the cats.
Oh.
Harry, could you do me a quick favor?
What do I need to do?
Could you do me a quick favor and grab my iPad?
Yes. I
It would
can
help
do
me
that.
tremendously.
Now what do I do with it?
Could I have it? Please? Thank you.
Throw it on the ground.
Smash!
Dump on it.
We're watching my brother-in-law's little kitten, and he's a menace. He's a little
Oh,
goblin.
is he?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. His name is
Getting into
Cheddar.
places he shouldn't.
That is plastic. Stop.
Not edible. Do not eat that.
Sounds like Theo.
Okay, that is a 27 to hit on. I just closed my menu.
And the frostbitten Costa. Can you imagine being a screamo
Good
bard?
morning. Hello. Computer, wake up. Hello. Are we okay? Are you okay?
Fantastic thought. Yeah. With the loot.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
It once was a maiden.
Bing, bing, bing.
Who the fuck is everything? Okay.
You
Sorry, I'm
see
still trying to
a
win
like
11.
ice missile just go outside of the blizzard for a brief moment, and you just hear Avarice just like scream in pain. Just, and the rock pops back into existence
Well, darn.
as it breaks
At
the
least she's not
concentration.
grappled anymore.
Oh, is she not? That's good then. She's not.
And that is 10, 12, let's see, 10, 13 points, which is half. Do 6. Damn witch, she says. Chalcedony, you're up.
So Cal is very bruised and battered and bloody. So I have like 4 health points. But so I'm just like gonna imagine what kind of happened. Like, so he had like a load of blood in his eyes and stuff like that, and he couldn't see. But then he hears a shout for an encouraging shout from Mesh, so that's the help. So I'm just imagining what would happen, and the blood clears from his eyes, and he readies his what do you call it? Crossbow, because I have a crossbow. So with my crossbow,
Take a shot.
I don't have that. It's just regular.
It's just a straight
roll.
shot, yes.
Straight roll. Got it. Okay. Straight roll to try and hit. Oh, for fucking hell!
Aw, I kind of wish you got it with all that build up.
I'm guessing that the roll was bad given the reaction.
No, I got it.
It was great. It was like 100.
Yes, natural 1 for a 10. I can see that now. Excellent.
On the 20, I got exactly.
So you see about what you would see even if you knew it hit, which is nothing. You shoot into a blizzard, seeing nothing, guessing, and
As
you
far
just
as you're concerned, you hit it.
I only get 1 shot though, right?
you just hear it
So
like
annoying.
hit something for a brief moment, and Torterra, you feel like a little scratch on the back of your shell for a second.
Oh no! It's out. Sorry about
It's
that.
just a love tap. It's what Cal does.
Yeah, it's just like what Cal does.
Cal's like, I think I hit her, guys.
I heard something.
So
Not what I
right, so
want to
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Alright. Here's the thing. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Right, because like Cal is like a close quarters fighter, and I can't run into that blizzard
So how are you solving the problem?
anyway, because I couldn't see. That is
more.
You can
I
give
can't.
aid to someone. You
I
can
can't.
try to heal yourself with a potion.
But I've used my action.
You have a bonus action?
You can.
I
shoot
haven't
more.
used my bonus action, which I can't do anything with that one because it's Commander Strike. I can't use that. I could use Rally. It's the only thing I can use, which I can't use
You
myself,
have more attacks with
unfortunately.
your action, by the way, still. Yeah.
Dude, I don't. You get one. I get one shot.
Oh, you
Shot.
you
If
get
I
One opportunity.
Don't you get
One
3?
shot, one chance.
You have multiple attacks.
I thought I had that. I thought that was
Well,
only with
yeah.
melee. With melee.
No,
Why does Robert book?
it's
I'm
not
just listening.
melee. It's just attack actions. Every attack action, you can do more attacks.
Why does another attack then? I'm gonna do attack.
Yeah,
Out
you
the
can.
mic.
I think you can attack.
Yeah, you have 3
Okay.
attacks.
The only
That's
minor
the whole
correction is you
point.
can only do 2 attacks because you have to use your bonus action to reload the weapon.
So just a pew pew.
What? Since when is that a rule? Then you just that
You've
was
never used a
rule.
crossbow in the entire campaign, so you have never learned this.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's whole goddamn battle.
Yeah, you don't have to reload a sword.
Also, if you use the longbow, the longbow allows you to shoot every single time.
Multiple times in the campaign, Rob. I would say go and watch the VODs so we know where those VODs are no
You've used
more.
a longbow
Right?
in the campaign. You have not used a
I know,
crossbow.
I used the crossbow before. I used it before. I can't believe
You used a bullet, not a bullet.
I used the
Ballista.
crossbow before.
Ballista, same thing.
No, I did. I know I used the
Tomato.
crossbow. Oh, I did. I got 25. Does it hit or not? I got
That's a hit.
25.
Does it hit a lot?
No, I said, does it hit or not?
Yes,
Or
it
not?
does a
You
hit.
said does it hit a lot?
You can say that as well.
It does hit. You can roll damage.
So I got a 7 total damage.
We did it, guys.
Yay! Blood.
Was I able to hit her through the?
You hear the arrow
Thrust.
go through, and
whatever
it
it is.
sinks into here like some kind of reaction, just ting.
Is it like you can hear it metal hitting on ice like that?
You can hear it miss or hitting something.
I don't know.
You also heard the first one hit
ice,
something.
An environment
way.
covered in ice. Good, clear information.
We can't really hear that well, too.
Correct. You
I
have
would've thought I'm
disadvantage on
like
any
80
hearing
foot-
checks
I'm
inside
like
there.
50. I'm like 50 foot away, so I don't know if I'd hear that. So. Okay,
Reload,
so
Well, then fair. You hear nothing. If you would like to run it that way.
I can't reload. He just said you gotta use a bonus action
That's
to
not
reload,
what
which
I
is not
said.
true.
That's what I'm saying is reload your.
I
on
said
your
you can
book.
reload with a bonus action, and then you can fire again, which is what you just did.
Yeah, so I've used my bonus action, so I
Correct.
can't,
Oh, well then you're good.
then I can't do it again.
Your little ditty.
Yeah. So
Any movement that you would
well,
like
yeah,
to
with
perform.
my can't reload a sword. I don't know what man just posting. Okay.
That you do turn.
So I thought you was writing to me. So okay. Yeah, let's have a look at this movement. Yeah, but by the way, Rob, you said there's nothing on the map at all. You said that before, right? The map's completely cleared after she transformed and whatever.
It's
So
kind
I'm
of
just
like
gonna
rubble, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stay where I am because I figured the safest place is next to next to Devii. So
Okay.
Meanwhile, your friends are dying.
I'm dying. I'm the one who's dying.
Selfish,
Alrighty.
selfish.
End turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you're all dying.
One day.
Give me 1 second here. I gotta decide if I'm gonna do something before Breaker's turn or not.
Does this person have to go through me?
Okay.
Yeah, how did I hit her without hitting?
Roll for seduction?
Because you
Torterra?
rolled. You rolled.
If you
to
can
hit.
if you can get a crossbow into her heart, you have to go through me first. You take that shot.
Roll for seduction.
Might just throw a fireball in there.
I will throw that.
Blood
I have one of his fairy fires left. So when I get the opportunity, I will use that one.
How many hit points do you guys have? Let's see here.
Is this battle going to end? In
Without-
everyone just making
Without us getting a total party wipe. I don't know about
Well,
that
I
one.
think this is
Magic.
probably fair. I'm gonna make an attack roll. I'll use a legendary action at the end of your turn. That is a 27 to hit you, Van.
Oh no.
Very funny.
Oh,
That is
you can't eat fucking. That's what is this? Get out of here. Sorry, it's not
17
you.
points of cold damage. And please
Oh.
make a concentration check for me.
Yeah, probably good. It's a 20. So
Okay, 17. Yeah. 20 will do it. Good job.
Where is he?
Please take the damage for me if you haven't already, just as a
just
reminder.
did.
So, okay, great. Yeah, that's the end of Chalcedony's turn. It's Breaker's turn, and then Torterra, you are on deck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to get them all in range and drop lay on hands for all but 1 point.
On whom?
Myself.
Okay, excellent.
Selfish.
So what does it
Hey,
look
you
like
gotta
when you
keep
lay
the
on
cleric- you
hands,
gotta keep
Breaker,
the
in the
healers
middle of
up.
the stress?
He's like slapping himself. Come on, got this.
Pulls off his own glove and slaps himself
Um,
across the face.
Yes.
More like Goku
Useless.
charging up. Breaker like is hit by a lightning bolt, and there's a flash of like Tyr's presence, like standing off against this other demigod.
Nice. So you have like this
And they
Tyr's
call me
presence kind
dramatic.
of filling you with energy, and the crackling lightning around Undertow shifts from blue to white for a brief moment, and then a little bit of gold tinge as the kind of just expends. You hear a little rushing of water as he has his wounds sealed. Torterra.
Looks like you'll stand.
I'd like to cast the spell. What's it called? Wind Wall.
Mm.
Okay, could you read it out for the fans at home?
A wall of, for those of you playing at home, a wall of strong wind rises from the ground at a point you choose within range. You can make the wall up to 50 feet long, 15 feet high, and 1 foot thick. You can shape the wall in any way you choose, so long as it makes one continuous path along the ground. The wall lasts for the duration, which is up to 1 minute. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a strength saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. The strong wind keeps fog, smoke, and other gases at bay. Small or smaller flying creatures or objects can't pass through the wall. Loose, lightweight materials brought into the wall fly upward. Arrows, bolts, and other ordinary projectiles launched at targets behind the wall are deflected upward and automatically miss. Boulders hurled by giants or siege engines and similar projectiles are unaffected. Creatures in gaseous form can't pass through.
Incredible.
Now,
what is the width you said? 1?
The width is 1 foot.
Okay. And what is the height?
It can be up to 15 feet high.
Okay. And
now,
where would you like to place the wall?
Well, before that, I just need to double check because I did just realize gaseous substances is not quite the same as a blizzard. So would this still achieve the same? I'm basically trying to clear a space around me so I can see what's going on. Yeah, well, if I don't know where the bad guy is that right? Like,
you have a general idea that it's in this sphere, but you don't know basically in the because of the speed of the match, right? Every round is like 10 seconds, so or 6 seconds or whatever. You don't know if she's moved since this eruption of the blizzard has come up. You don't know if she's in the center or not. So what I'm gonna say is that you have like a general scope, but because of the strain of battle, it's very tough to do. So
okay.
I love this idea, by the way. This spell is very difficult to use correctly. And so what I'm gonna do is, instead of restricting the creativity, I'm gonna make it a contested spell roll. So for you and I, we're both gonna be rolling, and we're gonna add our spell ability modifier. So for rangers, that's your wisdom, and for her, I believe it's her charisma or something. So
cool.
I will do a contested roll once we've decided where the roll will, or where your beam goes. Then if it succeeds against her willpower, then what I'll do is we'll do a contested roll, and at the beginning or the end of your turn, we'll do it again. And so it'll be a contested will check each turn, whether or not you succeed or she succeeds. But the thing is, if the wall goes outside of her realm of influence, a la this small blizzard, then that area will still be affected by your spell because she doesn't have influence over it.
So I'm thinking I might need to, because like I was thinking that I wanted to just make a ring around myself of about 20 feet diameter, 20 feet radius, sorry. But then I realized, well, I'm thinking that, like, is it a coincidence that the bad guy is about 20 feet away from me right now? So I'm thinking I've been biased by like my own knowledge of the game board rather than my characters. Okay. So I'm thinking I might have to use a die roll to remove that bias from how far away. So like maybe if I roll a D.
So D6. This is your kind of natural terrain still from memory. So what we'll do is we'll have you roll a D8 with advantage. And we'll just do the directional thing as if you're moving. We'll just use the same mechanic. Make it nice and easy.
Okay, so roll a D8.
Twice.
With advantage. Eight.
Okay, so an 8 is the reverse side. So if you do it this way, an 8 would be like, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So what was the other roll?
4.
4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can choose the roll. So you want to go this way, or you want to go this way?
Well, I was actually thinking of making it like, because the thing can take whatever shape I want, right? I didn't want to make it a single direction. I wanted to make it like a ring around me.
I would say that's not difficult to do, and you would not have to roll for something that's a ring. That's fine.
Yeah. So the reason I wanted to roll is just so that I don't deliberately choose the perfect distance. So that
Correct,
like
yes. Okay.
'cause-
That's fine.
So I'm thinking I'll pick the 4 and make it like a so 4 squares of radius in each direction.
So like this.
Yeah. Is that gonna work?
All right, I got a draw tool. I'm on the wrong tool here. Just realized the stream can't see it. 1 second here. Ellipse.
Each square is 5 feet, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. So my understanding is I can basically draw a square that's 50 of these grid spots long.
Well, it'll be a circle.
Yeah.
I think this is pretty rough estimate. We'll get rid of it. We'll knock out the center so you can kind of see your wind wall because it'll be a thin line from memory. Could you measure outside of you for 20 feet for me? Sorry.
Like that?
Yep. Just give me 1 second. I can correct this. Maybe. It will not let me change this. I might have to go back to the circle again.
Ooh, I just had a connection to the server problem on Roll20.
Oh, yeah?
I
Okay,
can't
I'm going
hear
to
it.
draw it again. Can you do me a favor and do that one more time? Just hold it there. Oh, shit. Did not want to do that. Gotta do it the other way. This one transparent, this one black. Can you do the circle again? Whoever did that? 20 feet. Instead of the line. Can you change it to circle? Yeah, that's one. Thank you. Whoever's doing that. Cheers. Is it just not gonna let me do it? All right, I think I gotta start from the edge. I think that's why it's screwing up. Okay, that should be correct. I just gotta move it now.
Yeah, looks like it.
All right, excellent. Thank you. I'll make it red because it'll be easier to see. Or green for Torterra. That works. Okay, so Torterra, what does it look like when you cast a spell?
There's a bit of a rumbling in the ground around me. I can't see what's going on because of the blizzard, but I can see little eruptions in the ground immediately before me. And then, like a geyser, I see 20 feet around me in all directions, the ground bursting up in front of me, the snow and sleet that is directly in front of my face disappears as I see this wall of wind burst upward. And I can get a clear sense of what is happening within that space, but still nothing going on outside of it. It's still just a wall of snow happening outside of that circle. I'm basically being encased by the rest of it. Well, although I can now see the edge of that space because, you know, there's that overlapping as well. So I can get a sense of like where the epicenter is now because I have an understanding of where the edge is.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to roll for your spell to make the save. And I need to make a strength saving throw, you said?
Yeah.
What is the DC for the strength save?
Give me a second.
Actually, you know what? You don't have to worry about it. I believe I failed. I got like
15.
lower than a 10. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that will deal the damage. Full damage, please.
That is 3d8.
What type of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Okay. 3d8 bludgeoning. Excellent.
Wait, did you roll?
What's the damage?
Oh, do I roll?
Yes, you roll.
Right.
It's your spell, homie.
Okay, what's happening?
Ooh, 17.
Right. Right, now you and I will roll a spell check to see whose spell will remain.
And that's just a d20?
That's just a
Plus
d20 plus your
my
wisdom.
Modifier. Ooh, nearly a 1, but I got 18.
It's nowhere near a 1.
I think he means it was rolling and almost landed on the
I know.
1.
Yeah.
I'm being an idiot on purpose.
It's very much near the 1.
How many crits have I missed? Who?
Okay, I have to switch.
I was
'cause
muted,
can't
god
see this.
fucking damn it.
No.
You guys will just have to imagine how funny I am.
GG, well played.
Delightful, mate.
Got him! Got him!
Okay, I cannot figure out what her spellcasting ability modifier is because it doesn't say. I'm just gonna assume it's the highest thing that she has. We'll just go with that. What did you roll again? I'm sorry.
18.
Okay, you have beaten the Ice Maiden by 2. Very, very well done. So,
Let's go.
from the rest of yours perspective, despite the snow and ice coming and radiating off of her being, Torterra has erupted this wind wall, and now there's a secondary effect outside and also kind of within the sphere, just trying to and you can see this wavering kind of ability of the forces of ice and snow coming through this blizzard over the top of your wind wall, but not dipping above it. That is your action, sir.
Yep.
Goldy's not having a good time right now with all this stuff happening around him.
Yeah, but you can see now, so...
Also, could you go ahead and do me a quick favor, Matt, Torterra, and just shoot me a DM with that spell? Like, you can either like copy and paste it and like send it to me, or you can send me like a link to the spell page or something. That would help me tremendously.
Right now, should I do my bonus action first?
After your turn's fine.
Thinking I will use Nature's Veil.
Okay, what's
So
that
as
do?
a bonus action, I can become magically invisible. Because I believe I can see exactly where the maiden is now, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so I'm going to become invisible along with any equipment that I'm wearing or carrying until the start of my next turn.
So I'll say that the wind almost wraps around you and just... And you just see the form kind of dissipate, and this whole space kind of in here has this kind of hazy wind mixed with a little bit of ice particulates. Kind of just like that heat wave within the coldness. It's just a very uncanny valley type feeling, almost like a glitch in the Matrix, but it's going to be these various waves, but you don't know where Torterra is any longer.
Alright, and I will move just a couple of spots over nearer to her, but like out of the way so that she doesn't just send something in my direction.
Okay.
Step out of the way, and that's where I will end my turn.
All right. As you step closer, you can feel the cool hatred from this being. Just like the ice and snow feels like Sub-Zero. As you get closer, it's even more difficult, even with your nature's veil and the ability that you've like kind of know something supernaturally freezing about this is just too cold for you.
What I don't like is that I've now packed her in here with me.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I should have probably used the ethereal step rather than the nature's veil.
Yeah, and now it's the rock's turn, which only has one attack because of the slow. Correct?
I don't know, I didn't cast it. I mean, I did, but I didn't. But I,
Incredible
you know how
job.
it is.
All right, Avarice is
Oh,
going to take an attack roll
fucking
from this thing. That is a... Just gonna make a nice and simple bite. The hardest thing it can
It's a
do.
little nibble. You're just hungry.
And with a... Jeez, that's the modifier? Fuck me. 26 to hit.
Yeah, one attack, only action or bonus action, not both.
Oh, I rolled d6s. That's not what I need to be rolling. Also, I don't know why I'm using my DM dice. I should be using my blue dice because this is a boss. Icy boss.
Where are your bird dice? I request that bird dice be used only for bird actions.
Incredible. Well, with more health than Avarice has, for those of you that can see the rock move in slow motion, Avarice is too small to take advantage of the situation, and you just see the beak chomp Avarice in half. And then, with a flip of the neck, swallows her upper half, and she is dead.
Oh,
Oh.
that's cool.
Shit.
Bad bird.
And then you see the slow look as the wings kind of do that thing where the birds kind of lift their wings, but not all the way out. They kind of just lift the elbows. Turn around. And
Chicken walk.
fly. It is half speed from memory.
Oh, I just had it open, so let me even look again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe the rock will stay there and finish her off while we can run away.
Hang on, is Avarice dead? What happened?
In one flap of the wings, it moves 55 feet. And then you can hear the scraping of its talons across the frozen rubble.
Avarice is dead.
Thank you, Fish.
Yeah.
No!
She was bitten in half and the top half eaten by
Van, it is now your turn as your queried slowed target still exists. Now, I have to make the save at the end of the turn, or what's the
Yes,
deal?
end of your turn.
Okay.
End of the turn.
And could you please remind me what the save is?
17 wisdom.
Well, with a natural 2, I don't think I'm going to make it.
Oh, probably not. This is the wisest motherfucking bird you've ever seen in your
Yeah.
life.
Well, I have like literally no way of doing outside of that. So your turn, my good friend.
Oh my goodness.
That's
That's so cool. You know, I know what I'm doing. Remind me of how this blizzard affects my spellcasting ability.
You are basically, if something is inside of it, it is completely covered. It is labeled as heavily obscured, which means it cannot be seen.
Is the blizzard just the blue circle then?
Correct. Now,
Okay, that's what I was not clear
the
on.
green circle is just a wind wall, which means, from memory,
Right.
Torterra can clear you up on some of this. But I'm going to pull up in the spell.
I can't shoot through it with a projectile, but I think magic can go through because it's not obscure.
Yep. Yep.
Not that it matters. There's a big bird in front of us. So,
Yeah, so basically just small stuff can't go through it in spells.
I'll keep the bird
I don't know about
slowed.
vision
I will-
through it is the only thing that I'm reading about right now, but you can take your turn from
The
there.
bird's coming over here.
I will just Eldritch Blast this bitch 3 times.
Okay.
18,
Oh, go ahead.
24, and 23 for hits.
Yeah, I don't think any of those miss. And it's got a -2 to its AC, so yeah.
11,
Big old chunky target.
16 damage.
Bird or frost maiden?
In total?
Bird.
In total?
Yeah,
16 total?
16 in total.
Got it. All right. Yeah, it takes all the damage. You just pelt this thing. Just easy, big barn target. Just. You just see these reverberations as you can kind of hear the bones kind of like fracturing with sound waves. Just.
I'll keep the slow, and let me check my bonus action real quick. Bonus action. Give it to me. Give it to me. No, that will do nothing. That's it. I'm fucking done.
Incredible. Any movement?
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Over there.
Okay, nice. At the end of your turn, the Frost Maiden. Let's see here.
Please don't make me regret not using Ethereal Step.
I need to check something. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay.
Oops.
And Terra.
Where is that?
Where you at, buddy? Okay, yep.
Down?
She does not like what you did. She's gonna take a shot at you. Yeah, definitely.
Top titties to you.
Does a 20 hit your armor class?
Yeah.
Okay.
So why is it? Oh.
She's very, very upset. Like, there's no visuals for this. You can kind of just feel the wrath of the bitter cold basically just biting at you in the temperature itself. And just almost like you can feel the temperature around you almost like kind of wrap around your position as if there's no escape, and you feel the sight of something that's angry at you. That is going to be 18 points of cold damage as the legendary action of the polar ray just expends. You actually can see this now. There's just a brief flash from a crack in the center where the kind of score marks of the Ice Maiden symbol of the bright snowflake just kind of flash, and you just see this beam just go like light speed, and like midway through the polar ray actually freezes while it's traveling like lightning speed, and then it just pierces your shell like a dart, and it feels just as painful as the impact as what you feel after. It's like scraping from a dentist on the inside of you. Just
Wow, you really said that.
I was there today, and it is my 6th visit in the last 3 months. So you will also suffer.
God.
Yes, that's 18 points of cold damage. And that will do it for her legendary action. Who is next?
Well, that wasn't too bad.
Devii. Also, you need to make a Constitution saving throw for your spell.
You spoke too soon.
Oh? Me?
No.
Him.
Constitution saving throw.
Top left of the sheet. If you have it
Yep.
open on PC.
Oh, I just rolled Constitution.
14.
The DC is 10 for this, or half of the total damage you take. That's how concentration works. So you are safe.
Cool.
Devi's up.
I just rolled a. Okay, I just rolled to see if I could save on that fear for wisdom save that I had given myself, and I did just now.
So what does it look like, Cari? Bring us up to speed here.
I think it's just like she's scared, and then she sees, she frozen in place as she sees the ice crystal form, and the fact that she almost turned into ice and died. And then she sees the bird snap Avarice in half, and it's like the eyes just flip to like flaming fire.
You could even say
anger.
that the snap of Avarice's body is what snaps you out of it.
Yeah.
The crunching of bone.
I have a question. I don't remember if this is. Can you use a reaction on your turn?
You can use a reaction.
Depends on the context.
Whenever, yeah.
Because my Cycle Pump, as a reaction, a creature you can see within. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say a creature you can see within 60 feet, you can teleport to them, and
I do believe she is right around that 60 feet, but.
It also says says when she falls unconscious, so she's not unconscious. She's dead.
I mean, there's a gray area there with NPCs, but yeah.
Well, she's cut in half, so.
The leg just step up.
She's currently half as useful as she once was.
Why was that so violent?
Maybe
that
more.
Being said, I do still have a Revivify scroll, so I will teleport 30 feet as a bonus action towards her.
Okay.
so she's turning into smoke. She teleports, and then she's gonna dash 60 feet so that she's next to Avarice's legs.
So what was the distance? Oh yeah, you can do it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
After them legs.
Like, oh, that doesn't look good.
It's still twitching.
Are you okay?
I don't think she's a poke.
So Cari, you want to do what again?
That's my action, bonus action. I would like to try and revivify her
With your spell or with a scroll?
with a scroll next turn, because I use my action and bonus action this turn, so I can't do anything. But
Oh, I see. Okay.
I am in touch range of her for next round.
Got it. Okay, good planning.
Aha!
Good on you.
Strange
Like-
danger.
Her body like stitched back together. Like,
Okay.
I hope Rob doesn't revive her in the rock itself. Ooh.
well, can we just like
Jonah in the whale moment.
have
But that's my turn because I did my action, bonus action, and movement.
but why can't just Velen just like reanimate the half that's left? And then it's...
Because she's
Because it's
better
okay
off
to
with her
play.
brain.
So when she
Oh, did the rock
revives-
eat the top half?
Yeah.
Yes.
So and if a villain does that, it's just legs.
Also,
it actually is just
yeah,
legs.
it is just legs, and zombies
It-
don't have brains.
Yeah.
Counter to, you know, the
I
smart
can't believe
brains.
that happened, and I just stepped out.
I
for
can't
1
believe
minute.
you've done this.
It is the Ice
I'm
Maiden's
so
turn.
shocked.
I like
believe you've
nervous.
done
I'm like
this.
hiding myself inside here.
Also, necromancy prevents revivification, so we can't revive her after she gets zombified.
Oh, but we don't need to. So it's one or the other.
We
One
need
or
her
the other.
smarts and her ability to cast spells,
No,
which is
Her
way more
fire
powerful
was-
than her being a zombie that can't even
I
do
hate
anything
that
against
rock
it.
now. I knew that
Her
rock
fire
was
was
not
really
evil.
useful.
He's
Yeah,
just
you
a
can
little
attack
guy. Leave him
Alright,
alone.
Attack
The
it.
Ice Maiden will
Rob's
take her turn
revive
now.
turn.
Hi. Hi, Mom.
Sorry, Mom. It wasn't
I
me.
have Death Ward.
Frigid aura begins to immensely pulse. You see the cold around her begin to solidify and ice crystals in the air as if you're breathing, and the ice crystals form and drop begin instantaneously. For those of you within 10 feet of her, that is both of the people inside of the wind wall,
Oh,
you will
goody.
take 10 points, no questions. As the ice shards inside and outside of your body
I have
shatter.
questions.
Yes.
Is this possibly cold damage?
is cold
or
damage.
Fire damage.
This is cold damage. So you take 10 points of damage, or half if you are
Thank you.
resistant. In addition,
Thank-
I need a concentration check from Portera. So that is a Constitution saving throw, DC 10. This is just okay. This is just at the start of her turn.
Mhm.
Okay. The two inside, again, the two inside of this area can see that she moves. Goldy, she will move outside of your attack area.
Ooh, do I have an opportunity attack?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeeter.
That's the thing. That's the
Is it a giant crystal?
does the blizzard move with her, or does it just stay there?
She moves over here, but please take an attack.
11.
Total?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
for
not even
that-
close.
for hit. Yeah.
Not even close, yeah.
That was a
no.
bad one. That was a bad one.
That was a bad one.
Does Reckless Fire on your bonus attack or opportunity attack?
I don't think so.
It's up for the players to remember, isn't it?
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Let me check.
If
It's a state of being.
yeah, it should last until the beginning of your
You
next
may make
turn.
the first attack on your turn. You decide whether to be recklessly. It doesn't say on here per se.
During this turn.
So this counts as my turn technically.
No, it's her turn.
That's
Okay.
weird.
In that, and well, it didn't word it
Yeah.
right. But you know what? I'll take another one.
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Yay.
21.
That is a hit. Please roll damage.
Finally.
You do not get to count her as a giant anymore.
Of course. Of course. 20.
Okay,
So
20
that's
points
it.
of slashing, bludgeoning damage.
Damage.
That is melee attack. It counts as slashing.
20 slashing damage. You got it.
Oh, that's hard.
Right. Yeah, you shave off. You're like, no, you don't. You see, as you shave off a piece, it gets closer and colder towards Torterra, who is trying to resist the icicle effects. And then the face of the spindle rotates. Or the ice shard rotates and fires not once, but twice at you, Goldy. 28 to hit. 28 to
That
hit
hits.
on 2. I rolled doubles on this exact same roll.
Wait, my opportunity attack is being reacted to?
No, this is her turn. Your action
Oh,
is the
right.
reaction.
Sorry. Okay.
So
Okay,
you
my
will
bad.
take 20 points of cold damage halved.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I rolled 3 ones.
What?
So that's 7. Yeah, that's 7 points of cold damage on the second hit. So very lucky.
Wow.
So you'll take half as 3.
So 13 in total then.
Correct.
I'm not doing too good, but I'm going for it. We have to end this.
Goldie, you're up.
Okay. I can see her.
Yes.
Is that where she moved to?
Correct.
Because that's still in Goldie's range.
Technically, yeah, because it's diagonally.
What do you mean?
Because
When
like
did he get an opportunity attack?
went
She
from
left
here to
his
here.
range.
oh,
on
he
my
was-
screen,
sorry, no,
on
no,
my
you're
screen,
correct.
he's down here.
That was.
Oh, it just updated for us. Yeah, I was seeing the same thing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Goldie, you moved here.
I haven't moved at all. That's where I was.
All right. Well, in that
Ow.
case, I'll just move her here, just so it's fair, because I already did the damage. And then
Okay,
I gotta
so-
move the aura. But yes, indeed, you guys start to notice that the aura moves and shifts as you can't see what's going on. It just moves for the rest of you. I'm kind of eyeballing
No.
this, so hopefully it's not too much,
Electricity.
but it does begin to affect the rock a little bit.
You can't eat that. Ah,
You can attach the aura to her, right?
I cannot.
Could. I want to try something funky, but I don't think I can. I'll ask all the same. I
Up a
want
little
to.
bit.
I want to attack, but also use my guiding die to basically summon my friends from the dead and ask them at what point can I hit them that would actually get her prone. Is that possible?
What is the guidance from the lost thing that we set up say?
So it's strictly an ability check. I roll the die, I summon a friend, and they will announce themselves and
Okay.
explain it from here and something like that.
Okay.
It's
What
pure
proficiencies
acting.
do you have? Do you have proficiency in nature?
Yes, I do. Let me
Okay.
have a look. Of course I do.
Please roll a nature check, and you can add your skill with your ability to that.
Okay. $12.
Did you add the ability score from your companion?
I think we ever set that up because
I believe it's supposed to be a D4, like a bless
Okay.
spell. So add a D4 to that.
Okay. 3, so 15.
That is exactly the DC.
Oh wow.
Incredible.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I know we set this up. Sorry, I'm getting a little high. I know we set this up for my dead friends. Could it be that while I'm asking, where do I strike true to get her down, to get her prone, to get her to a point where we can finish her off for good? And while something's swirling, can I instead have my brother appear as opposed to my friends?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so while this is happening,
So he comes
and
up.
I feel like, okay, it's going to be one of my friends going to help me. And I feel a bit of guilt riling up, and it suddenly turns into a younger kid version of my brother.
Not
Just
to knock her
standing
prone,
there.
right? That's what the question.
And all he does is point at a specific part of the crystal and goes there. And I'm a little startled at first, but I clench my blade.
So you asked him if you can knock a prone, correct? That was the question you're asking.
Yes.
Okay, so the childlike appearance of your brother says, "Shut up, Goldy. I'm gonna get him." And Goldy, your brother, runs at the thing, and instead of like pointing at it, he tries to shove it. And as he does, he pushes the Ice Maiden in your kind of vision of this ethereal creature, and it looks like he actually pushes, and his hands don't move. And he turns around and looks at you with a grim look. You can't. Find a better way. And he disappears.
Okay, in that case.
Oh. That's not encouraging.
Well, you know I'm only good at
now
one
you know
thing.
you can't do it.
Okay. I'm only ever good at one thing then, and I run up to it, and I decide to attack.
Right.
Slashing it as hard as I can, recklessly.
Now you do have advantage on
Jack
these
Sparrow
because
at
of
the end the
Torterra's spell.
second part.
Oh, alright, I'll still do a flat roll then.
No, you.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I do a much roll, but I won't do it recklessly. Sorry, that was silly of me.
Okay. You have advantage because you're reckless, and Torterra's wind wall has cut off the ability.
12.
Not even close.
Okay.
I will even say that because of the drama of this moment, you bring your axe in and it hits clean and does not do anything. It's just like you hit the boss and it just parries. It's just like.
All right, I'll take a step back, and this time put all my weight on my hind leg and try to take a big swing as I always do for a 27.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
And it hit the exact spot my kid brother tried to hit.
You literally just revert to being a child. You spin the axe a little bit.
Get him!
And you just do a baseball swing at him. Just crack! And you just hear this like nails on a chalkboard as you just like grating this thing in there. The magic sparking against the ice is just trying desperately to reform. What's the damage?
It's 15.
Incredible.
That's good.
That's a lot of damage. Nice job. Okay.
I hope there's
Quick question. I have to ask, does baseball exist in this universe or a form of it?
I mean,
Why not?
Why not, right? Like, kids hit stuff with sticks all the time.
Goat ball.
That's the second
Goat ball.
Goat ball, yeah.
No, I'm saying that's the second time I've been referenced. I've swing something like, may as well evolve that
It'll
into
just be called
my
stick ball.
storyline.
It'll be called stick ball. Yeah.
Stick ball.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Goldy. Anything else?
I'm gonna leave it at that. Wait, actually, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
I mean, screaming is a free action, right?
It's very true.
I'm gonna scream at my brother. Got him!
Ha! You said I couldn't.
Now,
I'm doing kid mode. Got him!
Go aim.
at the end of your turn, because it is now the Lair's turn, something truly sinister is about to happen because this is the only Lair action I have not used.
Oh god.
No.
As you crack into it, you think you might have even slain the creature for a brief moment as the ice shard begins to fall into the ground, and then it vanishes into the ice.
Slurp.
Suspicious.
Okay.
And reappears on the other side of the
I
map,
bloody knew it.
right
You
next to
stupid
it.
Uh-oh.
No!
Whoa.
Oh!
Whoa!
Got him.
Oh, I'm
Wait,
bloody
where-
dead now.
Where did you see where she went?
And now you guys can see that the blizzard no
Oh,
longer
God,
exists
no.
outside of the wind wall through the little bit that you can have, but she
I'm
vanishes. And then the blizzard reforms around everything, including the rock.
This
Oh,
stupid rock.
Totara, this isn't good.
Velen takes her
nah.
turn and she runs. She says, "Drop the wall!
Where is
Drop the
she?
wall!" And she sprints.
Wait, where's her token? I can't see where she is.
Yeah, where is she?
Over here, running.
Oh, okay.
She's off. She's down there.
Devii, leave her. We must save them. I'll hit the rock from here. Maybe try to do something else. I don't know.
I get you. I can't see.
She just casts Ray of Sickness. And, 3rd level. That'll be 48s if she
Dude,
can
that ray
hit.
was fucking sick, bro.
That's a
Bro, that ray was so fucking
19 to
sick.
hit.
It was like totally.
It's like totally fucking sick, dude.
Just-
Yeah, nah. Yeah,
Oh my god, I rolled 2 1s.
Had to be there.
Dude.
Had to be there.
Yeah, 2
Wow.
Yeah.
48 and 2 1s.
Kidding.
Fuck.
We
Wow.
That was
11,
Valen's damage.
12,
We wanted
13.
that high, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
13 damage to the
We
rock.
stand ones here. Ones are great.
I appear to have spoken
I
out.
rolled the rock dice for Velen because they hit
wait,
really
that was
high
it,
last
Valen?
time.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Well,
All
it
right.
wasn't
Well,
for
the
the
rock begins
ice
to
maiden.
rot a part of the leg that she hits with this spell as the poison just kind
Bro, I
of
was gonna
seeps
eat
through.
that. You dumb bitch.
Mesh, it is your turn, and you cannot
Yeah.
see.
Stabby, stabby.
You ruined
We're all
my plans.
blinded.
That is what dungeon masters do.
Fact in your general direction.
I thought that
How high was the rock before the storm came out?
On the
Did
ground.
you say how?
ground.
Oh, he was on the ground.
Mhm.
So he's next to me. I can
Yes.
see him.
I would say it's pretty tough to miss, like, but for the effects of the spell, like, you can't really. It's still going to be a disadvantage on me.
Mm. Can I?
I need to make a
Uh,
That's fine. Let's roll a 2. It's okay. Oh, the rock is poisoned now. That's what the con save is for. Fuck me. Yeah, the rock is legitimately poisoned. Incredible.
Oh, does that give me something? Poison condition.
It has disadvantage on all of its attacks now.
Oh, that's
Yes, it
cool.
will eventually die. Huzzah.
That's huge, actually, because this thing has got a massive hit bonus.
Can I circle around it? Just to try and get without getting an OP attack. Just try and get out of this.
It can't see you. And you can't see it.
Oh, okay. Alright, what I'll do is I'll throw my bolas at one of its wings at
Okay.
disadvantage. That
It's a straight
Try
roll
to
because
get
I
it.
believe it's poisoned, but let me just check to see what the poison condition is because I forgot.
attack rolls and ability checks. Disadvantage. So its ability checks will be at disadvantage.
Okay, well, it has a -2 to its armor class, so you just got to roll to hit with disadvantage.
Yeah, if I hit, then
Yeah. Go for it.
I'll go with the purple die.
Okay.
16 on the die plus.
Oh, that's a hit. You don't have to even check.
Okay.
I'm just going to use the bleed
So
effect for
that's-
poison because I cannot find my poisoned condition, even though it's supposed to be common.
It's a d4 plus 4, 7 bludgeoning damage. And. Okay, what do I
It is.
have written down on the bolas for the note?
7 damage, you said?
Yeah, 7 bludgeoning
Okay.
damage. DC 12 strength check for a grapple.
I pass. Got like a 20.
Okay, so you just get hit with the stone thingies at the end and
Sorry, 18.
nothing
not 20.
happens.
Yeah, you hear this thing.
Oh wait, it's a disadvantage. It's a disadvantage because of the
True.
thing.
What's the DC again? Sorry.
12.
I got a 12 exactly. Sorry, mate. I literally rolled a 3 and I passed. Sorry.
But unfortunate.
This thing's pretty big.
Oh. All right. That's my action attack roll. Let's try to walk out. So do I roll for the D8?
Yeah, roll D8.
Out? 3. 1, 2, 3. I go under it, or does that not work? Cause
I'll say you go this way. You go south because it's the next
South?
available position.
So I'll
So
just
3, 4,
run
5 are all
south.
5 essentially.
I'll just run south then.
Yep, that's fine.
Straight.
And then you have the rest of your movement from there.
As soon as I see something, I'll keep running. That's 15, 20, another 15, so that's 30. I'll chuck a dagger at it as a bonus action.
Okay.
No, wait. As a bonus action, I'll spawn my
Your copy.
thingy. Yeah, my copy. So let me get
Okay,
another
Kagebushin no
neon.
Jutsu.
Yeah.
We got the Naruto music.
That is true, actually. Yeah, I didn't think about that. All right, so
Alright.
Mesh, you spawn your double,
Yeah.
and it cannot attack when it's spawned, or it can.
No, it can't.
Cal.
That's my action and bonus action done.
Cal, you're up.
Quick question: the blizzard, does it affect both sight and hearing?
Yes.
Okay. So the blizzard suddenly appears around me. And obviously I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
The-
you said a color, right? I'll do that.
Is it? Each square is like just 5 feet, right? No, it's not like 10. It's 10 feet. Just 5 feet. Okay. And you said in order to move, I have to roll for a
Roll a D8.
direction. Roll a D8. If I roll a D8, and I also opt not to move.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to roll a D8 to see if I can move.
Kind of like modifying confusion to make dark stuff.
Actually, no, I'm
be-
not going to do it. Actually, no. No, I've decided no. Because if I'm within 5 feet of her, then she'll get an opportunity attack. Even if I did move, so I'm still. If I would be within 5 feet, so I won't be able to move. There is a way for me to mitigate that, and that would be for me to attack her. But if I don't know where she is,
So if you roll a D8
can
and you
I-
roll higher than a 4, so if you roll a 5, 6, 7, or 8, you know where the general direction is with this closeness to her. I'll say that you can roll an attack with disadvantage if you can roll a 5, 6, 7, or 8 on a D8.
alright then. Okay, I'll do that.
But you currently do not have your swords on your hands.
I got an 8.
Okay, well, you still have your crossbow, so you do have to drop that in order to pick up your blades, which you have on your person. You can only draw one of your swords, so you cannot use your bonus action attack this turn.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to roll with disadvantage.
And this is a magic weapon because of Velen's concentration.
That's true. So, how do I see the total? Okay, hang on a sec.
That's
6,
3, I think.
6. Huh?
It's a roll to hit.
16.
16's a miss.
It was a roll. It was a roll to hit.
16's a
Yeah.
miss.
Okay. In my case, it doesn't matter that I missed because I can still move. It means I can still move without her hitting me.
Okay.
How much is the?
It would have been better if I could have. Sorry?
The
Miss,
magic
you're kind of
weapon
quiet for me.
The magic
Yeah.
weapon bonus is how much, Rob?
It's like a
Just be a
plus
plus
2,
one.
I think.
Plus one. Oh, yeah,
Was it
whatever.
plus
I
one?
gave you all the info on that, so I don't remember.
I do have it written up. It is an extra plus one because it had my thing had a +1 on it anyway, so it's like an extra +1.
Yeah, so it'll be whatever the bonuses that
Was
you
it a
currently have
+2?
+1.
Yeah, so I've already added that into the thing mesh, so it should do it automatically. I forgot what I was gonna say now. Okay, yeah, so I know the general direction of. Oh, I know that she's close to me. I know
You
that
just
she's near me.
basically swung and you miss, but you feel
And I
like you're
missed.
very close.
I feel like I'm very close.
So like you want to make another attempt, I'll allow it. You can keep trying.
Okay, is it still with disadvantage?
Of course.
I'm just gonna make sure, aren't I? What the hell? Oh man, I rolled really bad. That definitely didn't hit. That definitely didn't hit. It was a 13.
Miss.
Let me think. Hold up.
Sorry, thinking is illegal.
How dare you do such a thing?
Have I used up all my actions then? Like one.
You still have one
bonus
attack.
action. One attack.
One attack
That
and a bonus
fairy
action.
fire thing I have, is that use an action?
Cannot use it
I cannot use it.
unless it's a bonus action this turn.
Well, it's not a bonus action to use it, is it? It's just like a regular action.
No. What does it say?
Well, Bob, that is a good question. That's a very good question, and I cannot answer that because
Please
I don't
hold.
have. Right?
You go to D. If you go in D&D Beyond and you type in the name of the spell, you can find it really quickly.
Okay. Oh my god. Can I do that really fast?
That's a
Let me
question
just do
only
it
you
really
can
fast.
answer.
I'm gonna do it really fast. No, this one. Right. Fairy fire. Okay, that's not how you spell fairy. Is it the other way?
It's a weird fairy spell.
Oh no! Well, how do you spell fairy the weird way again?
Is it F-E-I for...
It's F-E... A, isn't it? F-E-I, F-E-A.
Oh god, why do they have to be the weird way?
F-A-E? F-A-E? Fae for Fae, fairy, Fae, fairy fire.
Oh,
F-A-E.
you ever thought D&D would just come to this?
No, it doesn't just come up when you do that. It's annoying.
Yeah, D&D Beyond's search engine is not good.
You can just search it on Google. It's probably better.
Jeff just posted it in the...
There you go.
Oh, did you? Oh, it's okay. I found the Frank Fish. I've got it up. It says
F-E-E.
one action. One action. It's like a regular action, not a bonus action. And I have to be. Okay, so if I was able to use this, then we'd be able to see where she is. But it takes one action. Is it you have to roll for this, Rob? Or what? Oh, sorry, what do you have to roll?
Nothing, because you can't use it this turn.
You can't use it this turn, but if you try it next turn, it's a dex save for her.
Okay. All right then.
Yeah.
I will. This is really hard because I can move away from her, but move it. Oh, I know what to do. I have to be within 60 foot for that fairy fire thing to work, so I could move. No, wait. I could move outside of this thing.
What did you roll on your D4? Or D8?
8. I rolled an 8.
So you know where she is, and if I'll
Does
just
that
say
mean
you
I can
can
move
just move
north?
where you like. Yeah. To speed things along, we gotta keep moving.
Okay. The only issue is my speed is half, so
Correct.
I'm 20 foot from the edge of the circle. Am I able to move 25 feet?
Whatever half your
Or
speed
20?
is.
Does it when it halves it? Does it like?
Oh, you're saying about the
would it be
rounding?
full-
Yeah, the rounding goes down.
The rounding going down, so it'd be 22.
Yeah.
It'd be 20. It'd
to
be
the
22
nearest 5.
feet.
To the nearest 5.
Oh, to the nearest 5. Well, then be 20 foot then.
Correct.
That means I can't get out. Or I'll be on
exactly
the
what
edge.
that means. Yeah.
If I'm on the edge, does that mean I'm still inside?
Yes.
Yes.
If the touching of the circle is on your character, then it counts.
Okay, can I still do it? Can I still move anyway? Because she won't get
Yeah,
an
of course.
opportunity attack. So I'm going to move 20 foot to this square. It's 20 foot away. And
Right.
then I will end my turn.
Excellent. Breker.
So it's a D8 to determine which direction we move in?
Yes, but basically I'm giving you guys advantage through this because it's kind of a little unreasonable that you can't quite figure it out. Trying to make it a little bit more likely that you guys succeed. You can choose one of the two results. And also because you have the rock below you, it's pretty hard to move the wrong way.
And it's just one is top left or?
One is north. What did you roll with advantage?
8 and 3.
Okay, so 8
Or
is
3 and 6. 3 and 6.
Oops, that's the wrong one. I know. Just do this one.
So the 2 diagonals southward.
Okay. So if you rolled this direction at all, then you can know that you can go this direction and you can feel the cold as you move this way. So you can still take a swing at disadvantage and move that way. It's just a matter of like if you roll like a 1, 2, or a 3 with advantage twice, then no. But it's very likely that you can roll anything to the left and you can kind of get there. Ballpark.
The other thing, I activated my like divine weapon way back when we were preparing to fight all the wolves and skeletons. That had a minute duration. Is it still active or is that way past now?
Did you activate it during combat or prior?
It was like in preparation.
Then I will say that it's still active, but if you've taken damage and kept up the concentration with it, then yeah, for sure you can have it up. But if you haven't made concentration checks on it, then I don't know if it's
know if it needs concentration.
Is it the Crusader's Mantle?
No.
Oh.
It's Channel Divinity.
Oh, then yeah, that's active. If it doesn't require concentration, then for sure it's ready to go. Yeah. You're good.
All right, so you say I can move next to the maiden?
Yes, you can.
I will give her the smack.
Okay, it will be with a disadvantage. Just make your attack roll.
A 20 and a 10 for a 24 to hit.
10 is a 24 to hit. That's awesome.
So +9 base, +5 from Divinity.
So Breker, I have one question for you. Would you like to smite a god?
I'm dropping Big Smite.
Let's go.
Okay, let's do it. We're literally made for this.
Here comes Breker with the chair.
He's like basically a WWE fighter.
Yep.
Divine smite with a fucking folding chair.
The people smite!
I'm just double checking smite. 3d8.
You can add all of your damage together as one total. There is no resistances anymore.
Oh god.
Do you have, is it lightning or thunder damage for yours, by the way?
Lightning and thunder.
Lightning
Lightning, okay.
for 18, because I rolled 4 ones.
Oof. 18. All right.
Are we all rolling weighted dice today?
How did
Tell
that
me,
happen?
you notice that the cracks in this and the kind of just the undertow just pierces, just all of this kind of effects just kind of erupt in a flash inside of the snow, which is making it incredibly hard, even more so to see. As you guys kind of see this storm look like it's erupting inside of an avalanche. Breker, you still have one more swing.
I smack again.
An attack roll disadvantage, please.
8 plus 14. It's over 17.
I need the total, please.
26.
Yes, that's true. That'll work.
I will drop another level 3 smite.
Alrighty.
4 ones this time. $28.
You notice that the entire crystal begins to crack and fracture, but it still holds. Pieces and chunks of it are ripped off from the lightning itself, just basically crawling across it, and the smite kind of taking the crackles of the lightning inside of the figure where you've impacted it with the trident that actually manages to pierce through the ice and detonate like a depth charge. Pieces of shards just fly off into the storm and join it.
Yay! She's getting
I
real
think that's it
down.
for me then.
Okay, at the end of your turn, we'll make another strike. This time at Van.
She did it to me last time.
You cannot see.
What do you
it.
mean
Fuck
this
Van.
time at Van?
This time meaning this attack. That is a 20 plus to hit.
That's a miss.
Actually, sorry, that's a 30
my
plus to
God.
hit.
No, it's a miss.
Okay,
Sorry.
glad things changed. Fuck, these dice are rolling insane this time. All right, so that's 11. That's 19 points of cold damage, my man.
Oh my god.
We're looking great. We're having a good
I need you to
time.
make a concentration check, please, on your slow
I'm
spell.
gonna get dead.
Well, let me take the fucking damage first. How much was it? 17? 19?
Yes, sir. No, sorry, 12 plus 17, 19.
19.
Look.
Ooh, yeah, 12 hit points. We're fucking vibing, bro. We're fucking
But you
vibing.
have 12 left, Danny. I've only got 4 right now. I don't know how.
Dallan, did you make your check?
I'm working on it.
It should just be DC 10.
No.
Okay, the slow fades. It's burb time.
What time?
Burb.
I'm so sorry I disturbed you. I moved around too much and disturbed
Portera.
this cat.
It's now your time,
She's
homie.
so angry.
Rob, I forgot 2d8. Can I add that quick?
Yeah, go for it. Might be the difference in the fight, so go for it.
9 damage.
Okay. Portera, you're up, buddy.
Now looking at this wall of blizzard in front of me now, do I how much of a sense of where she is in that blizzard do I have?
It'll be a roll. In this case, I think
So-
for your survival stuff, if you, well, first and foremost, you can't really see through her thing and your thing.
Yeah.
So if you drop your spell, I will allow you a survival check to kind of generally get a scope of the thing, and then if you ask me what you want to do next, then we can work that out together.
I was thinking of just doing wind wall again, but this time making it in a straight line
Okay.
directed at what I think is the center of this circle of blizzard.
Okay. Does the wind wall let you change its form with the same casting, or are you proposing to do it again?
I'm proposing to do it again, like drop this one and
Okay.
cast it again.
Alrighty. Yeah, give me a survival check.
Survival. There it is. Plus 11, so. Which is lucky because I rolled a 4, so 15.
That's a DC. So that's good.
Hey. Wow.
Yeah, you can basically see what you can see on the map. You have a general idea of where the center of this
let's fucking go.
is going to go. You do not know anything else of what's inside of there besides the hulking bird that is kind of poking out of it in some way, shape, or form.
Okay. And I forget, is the bird on our side now or not?
It is not.
No.
Okay.
It has just refused to attack Devii.
I am in second in the chain of command, as far as it's concerned.
T Arborist.
Fair enough, Cari.
Arborist. So I don't think she's on our side anymore.
Well, in that case, I am going to start from here and just make a wall of wind.
How long is it?
Up to 50.
It can be up to 50 feet.
Okay.
It starts from so the range. It says the range is 120, and so
That's where the starting point, I'm
that
guessing.
to mean So I can pick a range, pick a point up to 120 feet away, and then have it going in any direction another 50 feet.
Okay, where do you want to start it?
So it was.
Just draw me the line for me, and then I'll trace it.
Yeah. Like that.
Okay, because it's going off the map, I'll just hold it there.
Because you can see the rock, so then you know that that's
Perfect.
the direction.
Okay, Breker and the rock and the frost maiden will make a strength saving throw DC. What is it? What's the DC on your spell save?
Oh, it was
15,
sorry.
I think.
15 sounds right. Yes.
Okay, frost maiden fails. So you can roll damage
Which
on her.
means she takes 3d8 bludgeoning.
And then the rock succeeds. And Breker, did you succeed or fail?
I passed.
Okay, so it's
Oh,
3d8.
that means they get buffeted. But then Breker gets buffeted as well. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate side effect.
Oh, right.
Because I didn't know he was there.
Exactly. So please roll your damage.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Okay, 3d8.
So Breker, you will take half.
Oh, what? I got 2 ones and a 3, so
No.
5
What's
points of damage.
happening?
Still
for-
damage.
that was-
3d8? Jesus, fuck.
What are these rolls
So-
today?
These rolls are pretty bad.
So that was for.
So 5 for the
the maiden.
maiden and 2 for the rock and 2 for Breker.
Cool. Yep.
And you can start to see a little bit of the shape as the wind wall kind of erupts and shoves her to the side. Yeah. So she cannot hit anyone on the other side of that wind wall, basically. But she's gonna. I'm gonna move her over here, but the effects won't really change, just so you guys know which side of the wall she's on.
You just see the fucking map. Cat is asleep. No.
Okay, Torterra, that is your action.
Trapped.
Yes.
This spell is getting some work, dude.
Yeah. It's like one of those things that like when you're picking the spells, you look
like,
at some of
this
them and you're
looks
like,
fun.
what possible application could I possibly have with this? But yeah, it came in super handy right now. Yeah, there's not much else I can do. Let me
Entertain you.
I can't even heal myself. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
If you use
I'll
if you
move
have a potion at all, those are a bonus action to use in our game. If you use it yourself, it's an action to give it to someone else.
I don't think I have any.
Okay.
I've got a cigar.
Incredible. What would
Does
you
that
like to do
have
with
healing ability?
Do like a
No.
little tap on it.
You
As
decrease
cool
your
as my
stress
games
level by
are, cigars
2.
are in fact not healing potions.
Come on.
You-
He has a super space cigar or whatever.
Super space.
I'll just
Cigar's
use my
been getting some
movement, go a
mileage
bit
though, I'll
closer.
tell you that much.
Let me go to. I'll go to the edge of the thing.
Okay.
So I'll move.
Just as a reminder, if your model touches the sphere, it counts.
Yeah. So
Don't
right
get
there.
too close to that rock because it's dangerous.
Okay, sounds good.
It's a wild rock now.
Oh, it just ate somebody, so it's probably full.
No, what?
You only ate half of a buddy.
Yeah, that is really
Oh, no. We'd best be careful with the other half.
Okay, the rock will
That's okay, I got it.
go over here
Lift up the
and
feet.
pivot, fly through, and make 2 attacks. Or is it 3 attacks? I can't remember. It is 2. So it will do a Talon attack and try to grab the new mesh with a 25 to hit.
Which one's the fake one?
I believe
now?
these
The
things
one with the
only
purple
have
thing?
mesh. These things only have like 1 hit point. Was that correct? Can't hear you if you're talking.
Yep, 1 hit point, 18 AC.
Okay, yep, I hit with a 25, and then I'm gonna hit you with a 23 to hit on the next one.
Hit.
Okay, this is a bite.
Wacky whack.
Sorry in advance, buddy. Thing hurts. Ooh, I rolled a 1 though. 18. Plus
I'm down.
9. Okay.
It's fine, I'm down.
All right, mesh is down.
Is he within 60 feet of me?
He might
second.
be.
No, you're really far though.
Yeah, he's within 50 feet of you.
I would like
Oh,
to
50
teleport
foot. Okay.
to him. Is he unconscious?
Unconscious, yes.
Okay, then I can use. I can pick you up with a.
Also, just
yeah,
real
I can pick
quick,
you up.
Mesh. The total of the damage, just for relevancy's sake, is going to be a 27. If you would like to, or if it matters that you can use your kind of ability to reduce the damage as your reaction. I don't know if you have that.
It doesn't matter because I had 8 HP before. Cause I
Okay,
got
so there's
knocked
no
out
way you
before.
can reduce it below that.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Carry on, Cari.
Okay.
intended.
That's
Carry on.
under,
Carry on.
that's under channel divinity, I
That's a
believe.
joke.
Mhm.
That's a joke we've been doing.
Is it 2? I'm trying to see if it's 2 points or 1 point. Does it?
2 points or 1 point what, Cari? Talk to me, babe.
Yeah. 1 hit point. Okay. Yes. So as a reaction, 60 feet unconscious, you can cause them to drop to 1 point instead.
Okay, so Cari, what does it look like when the strand of fate is about to be snipped?
She's watching. She sees that strand. She sees it snipped, and once again, like Cal, it's like as the how like threads as there are like a rope as it's twisting, and the strands are popping off, and there's like a couple strands that are still connected. She teleports. Oops. I have to move to actually move my character. She teleports to Mesh in front of him. And she kind of does like a flick on the strand, and it moves and vibrates and reconnects to itself, and yeah.
Mesh, as you're kind of pierced in the gut by this thing, you kind of just feel like your body about to fall back, and as you do, you just feel like a strand is holding you by your chest and then yanks you back to standing, but you just so much blood is on the ground, frozen, and you're at 1 hit point.
Devii standing in front of you,
And you are
like,
not prone because this stops
like,
you from
in between
going
you.
unconscious. You're at
Okay.
1.
Does like his whole body have this wave of just reverting back to his normal state and then going back to as we see him? It's like
He was unconscious. He wasn't dead. I think it
Correct.
changes when he's unconscious or when he's
Okay.
dead.
I think you stopped me from going unconscious. That's
Correct.
the thing, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the action, that is the rock's turn. It will not be moving. Actually, you know what? It can move. It will move over here a little bit outside of the whatever it's called. Technically speaking, it's just because Devii can't really be there, so I'm gonna move you over here, babe. Just because it can't move out of Mesh's threat radius.
Okay.
So
I just was trying to be like.
it's hard to see because of the roundness of the circle, and it's such
Yeah.
a big one, so it's okay.
The roundness.
The roundness. All right, now it's Van's turn.
Sweet.
Man.
I can't see. but
Correct.
It's fine because I can't see anyway.
But you do know the wind wall is. I will tell you that much.
Yeah.
Loud.
So I'm going to try and place a shatter
Okay.
behind her, but still within range because I don't think any of my friends are over there. What do I need to do to like coordinate that?
I need to see if the
I can't
wind
see.
wall stops you from. Does this shatter spell indicate any vision is required to cast a spell?
A point you can see.
So yeah,
So-
then no.
No. Well, then
spell's not gonna
am
work, homie.
fucked.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Piggly fucked.
I will angle myself so I'm
I
looking
will
south.
say, Breker is radiating light in 20 feet. If you want it, can you see light?
Hmm.
Well, I wanted that for thunder damage, but I can just cast Pulse Wave, but I don't want to kill anyone. But also, I'm almost dead, and this bitch has got to die. So if
How many?
she appeared directly, like, south of me, and I was looking there,
What's
I
your
need to look-
spellcasting ability modifier? Is charisma, right? Just roll me
Yeah.
d20 plus your charisma.
14.
Not enough.
What I'm going to do, I forget, I don't need to see for Pulse Wave.
Oh, okay. So then
She
that's
was
the
south of
D8.
me.
That's the D8 with advantage. That's that one. If you don't need
She
to see.
she was south of me, and I know my friends were on my left side, so I'm gonna turn Pulse Wave slightly right
Okay.
in a cone,
What's the range of pulse wave? The max range of the pulse?
30 feet. Cone, I believe. Let
it's
me
a
double
cone.
check.
I need to do the other one.
Yeah.
I have a circle selected.
Centered on me. I'm just trapped here by this cat. I don't know. Yeah, 30-foot cone. So I'll just try to angle it to the side, but still get her in. I hope.
Yeah. All right. We'll let it go. Please let me know what I need to roll against the spell.
17.
I got a 17 on the
One
die, so I won't even check the ability check. Unless it's... Well, actually, you know, what is the stat? It might actually have a
Con?
negative. Con?
Yeah.
Yeah, I succeed. Sorry, bud. So the
That's fine.
movement's not there, but what's the type of damage for this one? Is it thunder damage that you were hoping for?
Force.
Force, okay.
And it's level 6.
Whoa, okay. What's the damage?
Let me get there real quick. Where the fuck did it go? Pulse Wave. There we go. 96.
Oh.
This is a 6th level spell?
Well, I'm casting it as a 6th level spell, and then I'm going to use Empowered Spell to reroll up to 5 dice. Oh shit, it was 28. I need the computer. Sorry, cat. You're getting disturbed.
One of these days, I want people at the table, if someone doesn't have enough
Then
dice to
you're-
do something, like everyone roll like a d8. And be like, 7d8 for a spell would be really cool.
Use
Need some
empowered
speed.
instead of careful.
That would be against his MO.
Empowered Spell. I've angled it to the right. It's not going to hit anybody.
To your right, correct?
My right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So if I'm facing south, my right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
got you. I got you.
So left on the map, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Let me look.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would have turned it this. It would have been this
Now, what's
way.
the
It would
damage,
have
homie?
been like,
Give it
over
to
here.
me.
Sorry, I'm trying
If
to
you hit a
find what I
certain
rolled.
threshold, there might be something that happens.
Okay. I need to look at this. No, I want to see it. I want to show me everything. I don't know what dice I rolled.
You had,
have
and
trouble.
I think 2
You want me to
ones
help
and a
you?
two.
I can see him.
You can see all of them. I need to
in
roll
theory,
2
yeah.
ones. I'm re-rolling 2 1s and a 2 with empowered spell.
If I click it, it says.
You had 3 ones and a 2.
Okay, wait, no, this is fine. So I had 3 1s and a 2.
3 ones and a 2.
I'm gonna roll another one then. Okay.
And then 4s and 5s.
Are you fucking serious? Jesus. Okay. So plus 4 damage on that from 28 to 32, so it's 32 damage. And I angled it this way over here.
Okay.
What is it with empowered spell? You get to pick which ones to replace?
Yeah, I pick up to 5.
And is it just re-roll them, or do you
Reroll.
pick the higher?
Just reroll.
Reroll.
So, yeah.
I got an additional 4 damage out of
Got
it.
it.
Rob, I have to ask, did I get hit with that?
You do not. Van, as you weave the magic, the fingers cracking on their nails as you try to use them without a pick or without your bow even, just trying to get some sound. You hit a wrong note, but for the spell, it's the right one. And it rings, and you just see this pulse wave. Not even control, the magic wild, not even the ability to know whether it's a push or a pull in the moment of stress and strain. The wave of the avalanche of blizzard magic around this creature, wrapped up with your companion's wind wall. Narrowly, you can feel the sheer magic like shaving off a part of your skin, Breker, and ripping into your armor. The shard of ice spinning into it, and all of this magic kind of whirling into it. You see this flashing light kind of reflecting off of Breker. Boom, 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 boom. Hits this side. And then it turns, and all of the magic from the blizzard vanishes into the crystal. And it gets absorbed. As it happens, the crystal pulses. You do not know what secrets you do not keep. But perhaps you can do something about it. And the crystal uncinematically cracks down the center and falls into 1,000 pieces of snow on the ground. And you all have vanquished the Frost Maiden.
GG, well played.
Nice one.
Fucking finally.
Devii,
Bird.
the rock threatens your very life. Please make an intimidation check. One more
I
time.
was actually going to channel divinity on it, but I
What
would
was the
rather
channel
do...
divinity?
Now,
I was
you
going to use
stupid
the
rock.
frightened on it.
Okay.
Look, we're trying to do. It's got
if
half
that's
of
okay.
avarice
Yeah, what do I
inside
need to
of
roll?
it.
What she's gonna, it's a 17 wisdom save.
Is that good?
You passed?
Is there a pass? Is it?
I'm getting ready to roll for initiative again.
What? No, we're not. No, we're not rolling
Unless it has
for-
disadvantage because
I'm gonna
I
roll
rolled
with
that, I
disadvantage
don't know.
because a real died.
Yeah. It's okay if it passed.
Use your words, Rob.
I got a 12.
All right.
Devii, take over, please.
Okay, so Devii sees all that happening. She doesn't really. She notices the snow going down, but she's looking at the rock, and her visage morphs into a horrifying skull with hair like a banshee, and it grows to like a gigantic size, and it says, "I gave you a chance." She says, "I gave you a chance," and it becomes frightened for 1 minute, and its speed is 0.
You see the eyes match as the kind of silveriness of Devi's magic kind of just exudes from this being, the dark magic coming from her symbol. As the raven's head from your symbol takes shape around the head of the rock and impacts it, just slowly kind of getting bigger and then smaller, and then the silver eyes fill as it has a brief moment where it recoils and then freezes as if it's frozen in time. And as this
an action
happens, everyone is out of combat. And as this next minute begins to expire.
I want to get to Avarice before a minute's up. I've been counting the rounds.
We have. Okay, yeah.
This is the 3rd round she's been dead, so it hasn't been a minute yet.
We need the rock. The rock. Can you make the rock vomit?
If he freezes, then I'm gonna hightail it over there. And I have the Revivify scroll.
Because rocks. Because
I've been trying to count on it. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just gonna rip that third cycle. It should be up to 12 or 6 or 12, I think, for a minute.
Devii.
Anyways, whip out that scroll, pull it open. I read it, say the word, slam it on her feet.
The scroll wraps around her and shatters into what looks to be a shattered diamond as if you cast a spell, but the diamond has been infused into the ink. As this scroll burns up, Devii, you need to make a rapid resurrection ritual.
Okay.
Rapid fire.
She's She's got so many emotions. She's furious. She's distraught. Like when she saw Everest go down, her heart sunk. This is on my watch that she has gone down. And she calls out to the Raven Queen as she's doing this, and divine intervention. Heal us. Our fate isn't over. And the tears drip down onto Avarice.
1 silver, 1 black. Devii, you need to make a persuasion check, please.
Okay, persuasion.
The DC is low. Okay. That is a success. So the base DC will be lowered by 1. And this is Avarice's first death, which means I need to roll for her resurrection, for her soul to return to the body.
Half a body.
Because the body is not full, I will say that it will be like
talking to the legs, not the head.
A little uncanny that it will win if it can come back.
Oh, no.
So the DC is. Let me finish. The DC will be reduced by 3 for every successful contribution. So the DC will be 7.
Okay.
So I need to roll a 7 or better on my dice. And I will take a picture in case you guys want. Devii, this is an important discussion. I have the dice I got from Tyler. I have a black DM die. I have the skull die that I've been using for Velen almost the whole campaign. I have the Ice Maiden die. I have Beacon's die, and I have Cord's die. What would you like?
I was gonna say Tyler's. I thought about Velen's as well, since it's hers. But let's go with Tyler's.
Okay. This is
It's
the
something I can bardic inspiration.
Well, I was gonna say if it fails, I would
unfortunately,
like to.
no.
If it fails, I would like to use the divine intervention.
Okay,
to
well
try and roll that
let's
percentile.
let's do one at a time, okay?
Yeah.
This is the die that we're using, guys. Take a picture. As you see the body start to form a little, the pleading of your words, you can just feel the echoing. Heal us. But Devii, you see the strand not connect despite the body trying to reform a little bit. You can even see some of it coming back. But something tells you the soul's not willing. Finished its course.
Avarice isn't willing.
Would you like to plead your case with a divine
Before
intervention?
that, can I try to use Revivify as well?
Yes, you can if you if Cari would like to see this try first.
I'd kind of, stand behind Cari, put my hand on her shoulder, and just cast it through her. Cari, if you want to make the roll, Cari, I mean, it's your plan here.
Okay, Breker,
I can do that.
this is a separate ritual. So, as the chief of the ritual, what do you say to coax back the body? Or sorry, the soul.
Devii, get her back.
And Devii just goes, please.
Okay. Because of this, I will have Breker roll a persuasion check, please. Would you like me to use the same die or different dice?
Let's do Velen's? Wait, sorry.
This is
Breker
let Breker
probably.
choose, yeah.
It doesn't help that I rolled dog shit.
What did you roll?
11.
That is a success on the DC here. However, the DC goes up by 1 for a failed resurrection check. So the DC from 11 goes down to 8. What dice would you like? You have like playing cards and a steampunk. I got the one I just rolled. Kind of the icy
Same
one.
one.
Same one? Okay, there we go. I'll take a picture of that one. Okay. Breker and Devii, as you begin to cast these two spells back to back, you notice, Breker, that the diamond that you use to cast Revivify shatters and wraps around your palm. The energy, like a lightning bolt coursing through your veins, almost a jolt goes through Devii as it channels through and strikes the body like a defibrillator from a distance. Just and you hear Tyr from the distance. I will retrieve it. And you guys see the body, like as if the zap completes, the body of Avarice is reformed, and she coughs. Her eyes blood red. Her body looks as if it was sewn together and has a permanent scar at the cleave point, as if it was not just bitten, but also you see a spider-like zap, kind of lightning strike imprint on her torso as she covers it with her cloak. Devii the rock sits and watches from a distance, shaking as your spell wears off. Your channel divinity is there. And at that point, also, Torterra, the wind wall, disappears. Torterra, you still have some time here.
Avarice, you're in this fight. I'm not gonna let you go down my watch. And I'm just shaking and I'll walk away. That's why. We asked help. We told you we'd protect.
She just shakes her head. And then you hear like a light pat on the ground as she kind of just rests it. Just.
Besides, I felt like you and Villain were starting to become friends. Can't leave her out by herself.
Villain runs back to Avarice. And
Also, Breker. Thank you.
Villain begins to converse with her a little bit as you all continue to reel from what just happened.
Terra, you son of a bitch.
Me?
Or Terra.
Me, Sheila.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought you said Cari. I was like, what? Why?
Why is the Terra son of a bitch, though?
Your timing is...
shit.
It's a term of endearment where I'm from.
Vanvalor, I couldn't quite see it, but I did feel a giant pulse wave explode in front of me. Did you, was that pretty close to me?
Well, she's fucking dead, so... You know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Temperature around you returns to what was the same as when you were here. Still cold under the scope of an ice glacier, but nonetheless, not quite as cold as a sub-zero.
Can I move?
What the fuck? God. Okay.
Can I look back at where the Ice Maiden was and do a sense good and evil to see if the evil's gone?
Yes. Interesting that the magic of the sense good and evil is strong. You still get a sense that there is great good and evil coming from around you, but as far as trying to pinpoint the exact feeling of the Ice Maiden's evil influence, it's almost like you're feeling it actively being drained away into the nothingness. Like you can actually, as you're casting this ability and using it, you can feel the fingers of the cold and her influence just being actively vanquished. As if in real time you can observe her influence being removed.
I'm gonna walk up to Terra after noticing everything's calmed down, stare at him for a minute, and just go in for a hug. Tell him before I forget, and before you run away again. Just need you to know, I missed you.
I'd like to roll to return the hug.
Aww.
Yeah, you don't have to roll.
I need to roll for it.
That is something
He
you do not
fucking
have to roll
kills
for.
Goldy on accident trying to hug him. That one.
Yeah, incredible.
Goldie's turned to paste.
Yeah, amazing.
Fucking hug.
Incredible.
Not raging anymore, bitch. Not half damage.
True. Very
Wow.
true.
My spine.
What's the intelligence of the bird?
You don't know.
I'm asking you because I'm trying to do something with it.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time. What is it that you're trying to do?
Bro, I'm fucking hungry. We're gonna eat the bird.
Try to have a conversation.
Can we eat you?
Okay, let me just get rid of this real quick.
Give me some of that fried chicken.
The intelligence is, what does it need to be?
3.
It is exactly 3.
Hey, I can talk to it.
Dumb bitch.
Oh, I just realized Avarice is gonna have a hard time with that bird.
Yeah, that's true.
Why does she have to be afraid of it for?
You better stay here. Don't get closer to that one.
You notice that its vision is not even trained on you. It's completely ignoring your influence and is still shaking in fear from Devii.
I had
thing
messaged
still-
Rob
Cari,
that
you can
I
say
wa-
it now.
Okay, I had walked up to the rock and I said to it, "Will you serve the Queen of Fate, the Raven Queen? If you dedicate yourself, we will spare you."
Make an animal handling check with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Eat the bird.
If
And you
can I also ask Mesh, like, can you communicate with it?
What?
Can,
Why didn't you call me over? Can I
Cari,
help
go ahead.
you there?
Even though it's with disadvantage, the check
already-
isn't particularly high.
I mean, I'm detecting
17.
its feelings, so I could convey that.
14 plus 5, 14, 19?
DC was 7, so yeah, that works.
Wow, that was low.
Thank you.
Yeah. While you get the impression, both between Mesh's kind of understanding of the mind of this thing and kind of the surface thoughts, as well as like its kind of body language, it kind of can't understand you. But it has an animalistic approach to realizing that the hierarchy has shifted in the room. The boss has been removed, and there is something that seems to have removed it, and there's two of them in this area. And not only that, but the thing that it ate, its stomach, is now not filled anymore. Something's wrong.
I was gonna ask.
So it's kind of very strange about this, or at least it doesn't feel like it's filled. It's very confused. So instead, it
confused?
kind of backs up a little bit from you, Devii.
Does it do that thing where it turns its
Okay.
head on its side because it's confused?
Kind of just does this thing where it turns its head to look at you because the eyes are side on the head,
Yeah.
and kind of looks at you and
Yeah, it
blinks a
does.
couple times. And
Bird.
even though it looks a
Bird.
little threatening to do so, it
Bird.
begins sharpening its beak on one of the pieces of rubble, and then kind of just lowers its head to you, and still
Okay.
just eyes you carefully.
What I would like to do is, obviously this is too big for a pet for me to have. I would like the Raven Queen to bring this rock to her domain as a servant of hers, that I can
So how are
maybe
you gonna
call
do that?
on later in the future. Can I do divine intervention
Can
for
roll
that?
divine intervention. What's your level?
Okay,
What?
It's,
Why are we not doing this?
11
So you need to roll
or 11
below
or
your
lower.
level. I think you need to roll a 10 or lower, babe. I don't know if you can roll your level. I think it's gotta be 10.
It's
or lower.
11 or lower.
Okay.
Well, that's a 76, 79, so I tried.
Nothing happens.
I'll just be like, I'll like put my hand on it and be like, please accept her, and I'll be like,
Mm.
pet, 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 pet. Like,
Kind of just dodges a
I
little bit
don't-
after the first
no, I
one.
don't know what to do with you.
Feels
I'm
threatened.
gonna scream, Devii. You don't have to do that right now. Just hang on to it. We'll deal with it later.
Okay. Oh, fair. I'll just. Good bird.
I mean, it ain't biting us, right?
Nah.
True.
No, not now. Not now it's not.
Not unless you
Fine.
ask nicely.
That's okay. It failed. I'll try it again tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, you can do it once a day?
If
But Avarice
it
is
fails.
not- So Avarice is gonna keep keeping her distance on this goddamn bird.
I'm gonna spend that day convincing you to keep the bird.
I don't mind keeping it.
I mean,
You
like,
need to don't convince me. Convince Rob.
otherwise we have
Oh.
to send it away. Like, I think what you just meant, Cari, is that like having it as a pet because it's so big, like taking it around is gonna be difficult. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We could turn it into a taxi service for the 10 towns, the 3 towns. I think it's 3 towns.
Eat it.
Or we can eat it.
Eat it.
Well, yeah.
Eat it.
We'll work on it.
Eat
But like
Eat
you
it.
said, we
Eat
can do
it.
that
Eat
later.
it. Eat it.
If you
Eat
hand
it.
walk
it
up to-
over to 10
walk
towns,
up
they
to-
would probably eat it.
I walk up to Fish, take out one of the cigars I stole from him. Like at the
Torterra, you mean?
beginning of the campaign. Yeah, Torterra.
No,
At the
really?
beginning of the campaign, I stole this.
I remember
This
that.
is for you,
actually.
and I like light it with his cigar he's smoking.
Aw.
You can taste it.
Giving it
Aw.
back.
You can taste it, Torterra. You are physically present here.
Yeah.
Hey, the hug meant something.
That means you could have fucking
Yeah.
died.
Yeah.
Could have died,
Thank you for that reminder.
Welcome.
But
You-
you know, Torterra, you don't have much time.
My tooth.
Torterra,
It's 7 o'clock?
are you here? What's going on?
Hug felt good.
It felt that was a great hug. That's what I've missed about you the most is your hugs. But look, I can't stick around.
But you just got here.
Yeah. I came because I knew that you needed me.
We did need you. Thank you
We
for coming.
still
We
do.
were kind of
Yeah.
fucked.
Present.
Yeah,
But-
we still do need you as well.
It's only a temporary trip. I've got to get back.
Oh, by the
I'm
way,
needed.
did you bring my ring back? Remember I gave my ring to, like the guy on the, I don't remember his name.
Mm.
He needed that ring. I gave it to
yeah.
him. Did you bring it back?
Look, I might have sold the ring, but I got this cool pike. Holds up the pike and like waves it around a bit.
Is
Well,
that
that
for us
belongs
or for you?
that belongs to me actually because you sold my ring to get that. So I believe that belongs to me.
Cool. I'm gonna keep it.
Well,
But
I didn't know.
Maybe
I'm
you know
just-
you can come
You're
back
well aware that
again.
she has no clue how to use that as effectively as you do. She does
Yeah.
know she's trained in it, but definitely can't use it as well as you can.
yeah, this thing's been with me around
For
the
at least 3 days.
like all the yeah. That's several years. So, how long have I been gone?
I
don't know.
So that's what's weird,
Maybe.
Torterra, is there's not like a real good scope of time. There's no sun,
Yeah.
there's no days. You don't know if it's been weeks or months. It looks like for them, a significant portion of time has gone by, but for you, it doesn't feel like that's long, really, has that passed. But maybe a couple weeks is maybe your best guesstimation is max of a month in your means, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Can we tell
Uh-huh.
that he's older?
You have no idea.
Okay.
You literally, like, his race is alien to you, so you have no clue.
And I don't know
Honestly,
how
he's
old
a
I am
tortoise. So I
anymore.
mean, like, oh, I well,
You might get a
on,
beard.
on that subject, Torterra, I need to know once and for all: was you born from an egg? I need to know this.
Remains inconclusive.
Oh my God! How could you have not figured it out by now?
I mean, Cal, if you're so interested, you can figure out with him.
I'll be able to do that when we're both.
Denied.
Yeah, it's for you to discover now, isn't it?
Denied.
It doesn't work like that. And I'm not his species anyway. But I mean, if you want to try, I mean, you know.
Denied.
Try.
Oh,
Can I have a half turtle, half? Ugh.
Goat.
I don't like that
Jesus,
combination.
that thing is awful in my mind. I don't. Absolutely not.
Be half a goat, was it? Because I'm not a goat.
It's like a turtle with the horns and work. That's a devil.
Just
With
bringing
Cleric,
goat feet.
He looked like a Jabberwocky. That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
wait, Cal, you only have so much time left.
Yeah, that's true. Surround. It's kind of like flattened hair, so you know, maybe it's not a great idea.
You know what? I take out the abracadabras and get everybody a cigar from it.
Take out the. First of all, Mesh, your microphone is like nowhere near your mouth.
To be fair, he is
So-
far away from you, so. Oh, no, oh wait. No, he is. It counts.
Oh no! Just assume we're all in the same place. I don't know why he's all the way over there. Just assume we're all in
I
the
was
same
with
place.
the bird.
Yeah.
I was with
Debbie,
the
the
bird for a while.
surgeon, takes it like the doctor, and she's like, "Thank you."
Oh, you gave us all a cigar.
It's not
Yeah.
good for your lungs.
Oh,
It's for Totera.
Actually, on cigar.
I'll do a. You know what? I'll just.
I'll
Go
bring you
find
guys
it.
to the
I-
world
no, I
map
won't light
so that fish can see the chaos that was the
Say
last
it.
map.
My God, yeah. Look at the map.
what's the big and
That's
deep
what we had to
gaping
deal
hole?
with.
So what's this?
This
is
is what
the
you guys
city
were
we're
doing
in.
before.
That was the city.
This where
with a
we-
This
whole
is the
bunch
city.
of-
where
You can
we
kind of
are,
see in the
but-
distance.
This is the magic city, the flying city that crashed
With our notes.
Yeah, I'll start.
like
So
3,000 years
I'm gonna
ago.
start destroying the
And
tokens.
we found it. And oh my God, all those things are still there.
Yeah.
This is where that battle just took place.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we just
Did
had.
they all die then? Actually, what did happen?
It
We-
took place over here.
Well, most of them died. Some of them fused together, and then you died and got brought back. And yeah, a whole bunch of stuff happened.
You can see
Oh,
that
man,
the
do you have to bring that
one of
up
the
again?
gargoyles comes back with Kingsport and starts tending to Avarice's new
Where's Kingsport been this
Avarice's
whole time?
wounds.
He's been hanging out with that guy.
Totera Kingsport
You-
is
how about
like a little penguin, a cute little
Kingsport?
penguin, but it has like a
It's
snail that
not
like
He's got like
Macaroni
small eyes.
Like
He's fucked up, bro.
It's not
With eyes
cute.
should be.
King penguin.
But he's
not
cute as
cute.
hell. He's my little friend.
Yeah, Ripper.
No,
We're pals.
He has no
Bonza.
eyes, but he can sense us.
he has like tendrils instead of eyes.
We're not gonna eat him. That's not.
Also, Breker,
How
you have
are
all
the
these
choice of
animals.
what birds can be eaten and what birds cannot be eaten? It seems very arbitrary. I'm going to be honest with you, Vanvalor.
Well, it's the ones I like.
Depends on
Rob-
which ones taste best.
Rob, I'm assuming all of our animals just come rushing back, like the flying rabbit and the poisonous gorilla.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
They all just come
Yes, we
galloping.
have a rat. We have like I have like a rabbit
Yes, they're
with
covering all
fairy
of the
wings
most important things
Me
to
too.
tell you about.
next to
Yeah.
me, and
Yeah,
of
like
course.
I have like this horrifying banshee visage with a little rabbit with fairy wings like floating.
Rob, this is at the end of the movie where like all the like NPCs come around. You did it, you saved it, but it's a bunch of animals.
Yeah.
That's all.
Lovely.
And so I'm being caught up on all this stuff, and
Yeah.
like we're sharing these all
Yeah.
these stories, and like I'm just
Covered in
enjoying
blood.
hearing about what they've been up to in the weeks or years that I've been gone.
Yep.
Show my axe. Huh? Huh? New axe.
And then while I'm hearing one of these stories, I start to feel a little light,
Mm.
and these guys can see that my body's starting to fade.
No.
You can hear in your mind from Dredovex say,
I think he's coming back a little bit. You can hear me try to share any information that you might want, otherwise, you know, I don't know what's important to them. If I know.
I turn to the sky. I turn back to these guys. To the group. And with a tear rolling down my cheek, I just say, it's been an honor.
Couldn't have done it
And I
without you.
disappear from in front of their eyes.
Aw,
They just
he's
screamed in their heaven.
gone.
This better not be goodbye.
And I'll never know whether he was born
Couldn't
from
have
a
done it without you.
as you
Let me
go
go
back
back,
to the colony, Torterra,
Mhm.
Dredovex says,
Well, what happened? Did you find him? Did it work?
Yeah, it worked. We did what we needed to do.
Excellent. I will tell you now. I think I might have found the blueprints, but they're a little messed up. So if you help me, maybe we can do this again?
And that scene fades.
One thing, later on when you check your bags, you find some fancy wine bottles from
And you've noticed that the cigar has indeed traveled with you across the plains. The one in your mouth from that Mesh gave you is actually with your host body. Torterra, thank you so much for hanging out with us, Fish. It's been great.
My absolute pleasure.
Thanks for coming back.
I've
It felt
really
like
enjoyed
old
this.
times.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I feel like we're alive because you were, like, I think having you there
Like,
did turn
honestly,
the
that
tide.
wind wall broke my brain when you asked about it. I was like, this is way too cool to say no to. Let's try it. Like I was like legit. I was like, I don't know if they can do anything here. Like, they're hosed, and then that thing just like gave him a shot, and Goldy a couple swings, and you a couple swings, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, it worked.
Nice.
It was really good.
Amazing, incredible stuff. If you need to stick around, if you want to stick around and hang out, you're welcome to. If you need to split, you can. I'll let that be your choice.
I can hang for a little. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll fade back the scene to the players as Torterra kind of flickers in and out. You see the color flicker from purple to like a light white. And then for a brief moment, Devii and actually Breker and Van, you see some starlight like kind of coming from his back like a long marionette cable. Kind of sparkling as it like you just hear in your ears like a little bit of like a warping sound, kind of like when Van casts a spell. It's at the very beginning, that little warble, just like a kind of like a sucking sound. And you just see, even though the flashes of his body kind of just disappear, you two see it more in like a folding, just kind of like in an instant. Like the flash is not that fast for you. It seems like a little bit slower. You can see it fold into space and kind of like a starlight flash for a brief second, like you're shutting off a television on a old cathode TV. Breker, as the final blows have been dealt and your friend fades, your pulsing energy from detecting evil slightly shifts a little bit as you do detect some evil. There are two Nothics perched on one thing in the distance, like a severed pillar that's kind of concaved in, or caved in, and there's like these two Nothics kind of perched on it like gargoyles. Creepily, both of the eyes seem to look like a singular head with two eyes in it from that distance, but you know it's two separate beings as they just stand there watching.
Oh, what the fuck do we do now?
I just find a place to Breker. How about the tower?
I'm
Wow.
out of it juice for that today.
I think
We can go back to the previous ones though.
I think we need to rest because,
Yeah,
like,
so-
I'm fucked up. Mesh is fucked up. Breaker's fucked up.
a lot of you died today.
We're all fucked up. Avarice is fucked up.
Like, a lot of you that isn't me died today.
Vanvalor's fucked up.
I didn't die.
I said a lot of you, not all of you.
Devii isn't fucked up.
Well,
Is it?
perhaps
I
the
think so.
safest place,
Surprisingly.
and a warm place too. Maybe we just go to the orb and ask for the force shield to be dropped for us. and just sleep sounds good.
And we
Good
have
idea.
we have our ninth person. So by the way, that's not why I saved your life. I want you to be clear on that.
You see her being helped up by the gargoyle and just kind of holding up her
Breker
staff
will,
and waving another hand. She's like,
Pull Mesh to his feet and carry him around.
Devi's gonna come after you and be like, Breker, once again, thank you. And give him like a shoulder fist bump and then walk off awkwardly.
Shaking your hand.
That sounds awkward.
It was a lot harder than I thought it was.
I'm actually gonna approach Avarice. You're okay with us doing nothing right now. You're not eager to just ransack this whole place, right?
all due respect, I'm gonna need a few hours.
Good.
She can't even open her eyes.
Okay, good. We're in the.
She's gonna like have a rest and then she's gonna ransack. Then she's gonna ransack while she's
She's
had a
about
rest.
as weak as Chalcedony because she's suffering
We're
from the
both
same
fucked
condition.
up. Yeah. Like I have exhaustion as well, and yeah, we definitely need to rest like right away. So if we could get to that place and lower that.
So to speed this up, where do you guys want to go?
To that tower.
Mythaler. And have
Mythaler?
the force field go down.
Yeah.
Okay, so easily enough, I'd say that you hear from Everlast. He says something is essentially no longer challenging me, so I can. Oh. I guess your wish is my command, and he drops it. And you guys, with extensive effort, manage to cast the control weather spell to warm just a relative decent area around your space, and can take a rest.
Yay! What? Hold up! Isn't that like a concentration spell though?
Yes. So one of you will not be able to rest. Who's it gonna be?
I'm probably the best out of all of us. But if I don't rest, then I won't be able to like do greater restoration in the morning.
So Devii will be able to take a short rest, and that's about it.
Can't we just all rest? We don't need to be.
I don't mind
warm,
resting in the cold. I feel like that's
We
more
have bags, sleeping bags, fires. You know.
Because of the spell. And if you don't mind dropping the spell.
If you want to wait
then
for
we could
maybe
all
like a
rest.
couple hours, you can let the spell take its effect, kind of warm up a bit, take a short
Yeah.
rest, and
Yeah,
then like
that's
drop
what
the
the-
spell and then take a long
Because
rest.
I only need
the-
to do a long rest
Like, you can't
sleeping
say
for
that.
4 hours. So
Yeah, and
'cause you
Velen
don't
and
sleep, right?
Velen and
Right.
Avarice both have the ability to drop their own liamons to kind of help
Right.
with this, but it won't
Well,
affect
okay,
you
yeah.
with the arcane blight that is
right.
plaguing the city.
Right.
So, if you would like to take a long rest, I will allow it. All things considered, but you all do need to make a Constitution saving throw. For those of you that
Yeah.
have not been restored from Greater Restoration and have failed, you have a penalty. If you are taking this from being dead or have any points of exhaustion, both of those also have their own separate penalties.
Okay.
Has anyone failed this check? I have my notes
Which
somewhere
check?
on this.
I had restored
Oh, I
greater
just did.
restoration on
Oh yes.
Cal.
Sorry? The
I had done the
restoration.
greater restoration on you, so you're okay.
I'm okay.
Well, I think you do have a disadvantage because you died though.
Damn.
I
Breker.
do. I have exhaustion.
Wait, do we get the bonus from Breker?
Yeah, sure.
I feel
Take it
like
easy.
Nice.
it's a
8.
Constitution save.
Saw that coming.
I have this
What's
that
the
Devii
number?
and Cal were the only ones that failed before, and then they were restored, so their DC is the same.
So,
What's the number to beat?
Oh, it's the same.
Do we know?
I believe it's a DC 10.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 10. I had +7, I think.
Has anyone got below the 10?
What do I have to roll?
Yeah, me.
A D20.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
I'll roll for villain and for avarice.
Yes, Dustin.
It's cocked.
I got a
2 weeks ago.
15.
When she died.
Avarice will roll disadvantage.
Oh no,
Avarice
did you say
fails.
D20 or what? Or
D20.
I rolled okay, I got 15.
You're good.
Okay. As long as anyone did not roll below a D10, then you feel the effects of the arcane blight lessen a little.
I rolled below a 10.
So Van, you feel
Terrible.
a new feeling.
Love.
Finally.
But for who?
Myself, bitches.
Myself.
That checks.
I mean, self-love is it's in these days.
Oh, I'm sorry. The DC is 15. Excuse me.
Okay.
Still pass.
Still pass.
That's good.
So if you did
I
not get
still fail.
Okay, incredible. If you got a 15, makes it breaks it. So it needs to be a 14 or lower is a failure.
I got 15.
So you
Okay.
basically have this flaw from now on. Until cured.
Out of curiosity, when
It's
I
not
cast
a new
Greater,
real thing for you.
do I need to cast Greater Restoration more than once?
don't feel
'Cause,
like that
he
even
already has
As
Madness.
much.
So would I have to do Greater Restoration on Madness and Greater Restoration on this feat? Physical?
What does the spell Greater Restoration say, Cari? Does it say ends one effect or not?
I think it says one effect.
Well, just read it and make sure. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d6. Okay. 3. So, all right. For those of you that have passed this check, how many times have you passed this check?
3.
I don't know. I didn't know we were supposed to keep count of
If you've,
anything.
I'm just gonna say this for now, Mesh. If you passed it 3 times, you feel like you cannot be affected by this anymore.
Mm.
How many times have we rolled?
I think this is the 3rd time.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
have a
sorry. It is
question.
not 3 times.
This is the fourth.
Excuse
I
me.
believe it's the fourth.
So yeah, that's right. I forgot I have to reduce this. So
Because
yeah.
I know that Cal failed twice, and then we all passed last time.
Oh, so then I
this is
passed it
fourth.
3
This
times
is before
before
then
this.
after I
Yeah,
forgot.
Yeah, I got it now.
memory.
Sorry, I messed up this thing. It was 15 the first time you did it, and then it lowered the DC if you passed. If you did not pass, it's DC 15. That's how it's working. Sorry, I'm fucking this up really hard because I want you guys to keep moving. So, regardless, it's fine.
It's okay. I'll still
Dallan, for
pass.
you, this is like you feel this energy seeping into you from this place, breeding mistrust. And even in the most close allies, something just paranoia sets in, and it's really, really, really hard to trust these people still. It's just something, maybe their greed, or maybe this is not real. Kind of feel maybe a little loneliness to go with
I mean,
it.
it's clearly not real, but
Incredible. On the morrow, you can all mark a long rest. If you have any points of exhaustion, it should heal one of them. So you will still suffer from 1 point of exhaustion if you have 2, for example.
I do have 2.
Okay, so please hit a
But
long
at least
rest.
I go down 1.
And as you take a long rest, the barrier, you hear from the top that Everlast says something.
So the barrier's not exactly stable. I'm taking it down for your own safety. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
And the barrier kind of dissipates, kind of flashing similarly to how Torterra's spell ended.
But are we?
Like,
Is this
working
after
with
the
us
long rest or during the middle of it?
After.
I guess we're all awake then.
Can I immediately do a nature check to feel any difference around me?
From what?
Just to see
Weather?
if things, if it feels different now.
Yeah, it's gonna be real hard to roll, but yeah.
Okay. Because like anticipating this whole thing, just like, oh, has it changed? 18.
Hard to tell. I mean, you're in new territory. This is not real. Like, all the rules are broken here. This is not really true nature. You're inside of an iceberg in a corrupted city that's crashed. This is not the same as being out in the land to really check. You have to get out of here to figure that out.
Changes come, and I'm impatient to feel it.
Am I able to notice? And I think usually when you fail once, your hair starts to fall and your skin gets weird. Can I notice that on?
Hair looks a little patchy in the back.
And I will cast Greater Restoration on Van to heal that.
Okay. And you no longer have that flaw.
Don't spend the diamonds. Don't spend the diamond. We got
spend the diamonds?
abracadabra.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Abracadabra's diamonds. Rob.
Also, can I have a couple of diamonds for
You can't keep them.
Revivify?
You can make them and immediately use them before they disappear. I think that's the thing Rob said,
see.
right?
Gotcha. But yeah, I can use the dust right away. That makes sense.
Yeah. In a pinch, you can use the dust, but if you have time, use the abracadabras.
Makes sense to me.
Rob, does the Mythaler recharge the abracadabras?
Yeah. Once a day.
Alright, so you guys want to get anything before I recharge the abracadabras? We got 8 more charges.
When you say get anything, what do you?
Yeah,
like, is it
any food.
What
I
do
just
we
leave it
have?
in front. Any
Can
food.
we get fruits from the tree?
Probably not magical
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
Can we just get regular
magic-
fruit?
non-magical
Because I haven't
items.
had any fruit for ages, so
Yeah, that would
we
actually
just
be
have
Go
nice.
for it.
regular
I
fruit.
leave the box in front of you. You can take whatever
I'll
you
make
want
some
from it.
tea.
I don't really care.
Don't waste the charges on tea, please. Don't waste the
Well, we
charges on
can.
tea.
Oh, well, I can use my own tea.
Yes.
I'll
do
make
that.
some tea that you can eat with the fruit.
Oh,
I'll also
great.
cast Death Ward upon myself.
I want the tank of apples that we can get in the Feywild. That's what I want them to make. Those apples.
Doesn't
So,
quite
They're
taste
like
the way
a-
that they're supposed to, but it's close.
Uh-huh.
1 charge for apples. What else? Who's using this?
Oh, I used
I
one
love
charge
apples,
for the diamond dust so that I can do Greater Restoration.
I
on-
already did
okay.
that.
Apples are my favorite.
You got 7 more charges, guys.
7 more charges.
Go wild.
Well, we could always save it too. Like we don't have to use it all now.
No, I'm recharging it so we can.
Just recharging it. Can we? I want some bread and honey.
I see what you're saying.
Bread and honey.
I got one because it's early morning. Well, why don't we? How about a mug of good mead for
We
us?
can make mead with the jug thingy. We don't waste this on the.
Let's just use the charge, eh?
Use the jug. I want bread and honey, please.
The mug creates liquid to drink. It's also magic.
Yeah, it makes magic mead. We don't need that. You can make magic mead without waste a charge on that. I want bread and honey.
Sure. Actually, the mug can make honey. You can have 1 gallon of honey from the mug.
Okay, 1 gallon of honey, 1 gallon. I want bread, fresh bread,
Okay,
freshly baked bread.
a fresh
is this your
big
shopping
loaf
list?
of bread.
You
got a
can't get.
fresh
I haven't
big
had
loaf.
bread here for ages. Can't get any blasted bread. I want some bread.
Okay, you got a big
been
loaf of
hankering for
bread,
some bread.
minus one more charge. And the alchemist jug used for honey, that's also out of charges now.
What else can you make with that thing?
Any kind of food, any kind of like basic items that are not like, you want another pair of blankets or jackets or cloaks or something, you can do that.
Yeah, I
New
do.
shoes, probably.
I want a new coat.
Oh, wait a second. How about shoes
me.
for your hooves? You could just imagine the kind of
Hoof shoes, yeah.
you want, and you could literally make
Oh my god,
shoes for your
yes.
hooves. Just
Please,
imagine
I would love
picture
to
it.
have shoes for my, because it's like, here it's so difficult to walk with this.
That's
This
too
is-
slippery.
The stuff disappears out of the box after a few
And
minutes.
Yeah, it
No,
doesn't.
can't just have
only if it's valuables. Non-valuables stay. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
thing.
Well, shoes aren't particularly valuable.
Well, they are.
So can
They're
I?
worth
can
money.
I,
They are going to disappear.
It's like 2 gold or something. Let me get the value out.
Just
Uh,
swipe
Less
So
than
on.
something
1
that's-
gold. Less than 1 gold and it stays.
less than 1 gold. Shoes would cost more than 1 gold, right? So
Be right
maybe
back.
I can't make.
With me.
Maybe I can't want shoes, but I would like some really good, like soft tissue paper, because like we have not been able to get that for ages.
I don't
And
like the image of you.
Yo needs to wipe it, but
I'm just saying, using tissue paper, the tissue paper disappears,
didn't
but
think
what
about
was
that.
on it stays.
I just use
Ugh.
prestidigitation.
well, I don't have magical powers.
I am now summoning constipation. Oh shit.
Oh no!
How
that's the wrong
how
one.
does tissue paper made in this kind of universe? That's my question. It's
He's
a
got
very
lots of
practical-
tissue paper. Does not.
I'm
Same
sure
way as
that
any
there's
other
a way
plane.
to like magically extract
That's
the
the one guy-
roughness
How
of
do you
paper.
People wipe their butts.
I know there's parchment, but that's like more leather
Yeah.
They
than.
can make tissue. Tissue's just thin paper.
Just
How
go
would they
on
not be
ice
able to
like
make
all of
that?
us.
It's just thin paper.
I mean, you could use like I guess like what the rich people did in ancient times would be like cloth, or like the Romans used a sponge that was put in vinegar.
vinegar.
Why
Yeah,
do you
to
know
keep
this?
it
First of
and-
all?
Because I have OCD and I want to be clean, and one day I was like, how did people in the past cleanse themselves?
How did these people who constantly got filled with diseases and shit clean themselves? I don't know if that was the right.
Well, in the
right idea.
Fae world, we had abundant, fresh running water everywhere for free. So everybody was nice and clean there, but it's not the case here.
Yeah. You just said a statement that's true. Why did you say that?
I'm just saying, like, people are
Giving
just
you a hard
not.
time.
I'm
It's
pretty sure
clean
snow would substitute as fresh water.
Why? But then why do the people here not use it as much? That's what I want to know.
Same reason why you won't.
Because they don't want a frozen butt.
It requires fuel to boil.
I have been keeping as clean as I possibly can whilst I've been here. Thank you very much.
Well, that
My
part-
fur is immaculately groomed. Do you want to
that's-
inspect? Do you wish to inspect my fur, Goldy? Feel free.
Also get Blackie back, by the way, Rob.
Let me get my axe.
Why is the axe coming out? That's what I want to know.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to make my hands dirty.
You're in civilized company. Put that thing away.
How dare.
Oh, hey, you're back. Ah,
Hey!
Is what I would say if I was
Just
here.
live rent free in our brains.
but tell you what, from the time being, can we just have like dream?
Oh
Why
yeah.
did we
Shared
get
dream.
party.
Listen, if my player writes themselves out of the story, they cannot come back.
The communication
this
thingy.
This is what we think he would say. So like a bubble appears. And
It's
it's
fine for
saying
you to
it.
think about it. It's not actually
Bring
going to be
back my
reality, my
ring.
dude.
Next time you come, bring back my ring.
Toter says something insulting. Shut up, Dream Toter.
You're not real.
You can't hurt me. No, you can't hurt me. I do have a question for Avarice, but I'll ask it later.
You're not gonna ask her, does she remember being inside that bird, are you? Don't ask her that.
No. That's not what I'm gonna ask.
Good, because that would be kind of traumatizing.
Actually, you know what? One thing I will say to the group, guys, we did it. We actually did it.
Did we?
Now we get to find out what all those evil secrets she was hiding are.
No,
But-
but
Who?
like,
Was she hiding evil secrets?
It's
Yes.
done. Do you know what I mean? Like, this.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh.
Did we kill a god?
I wonder what
Well,
the tribes are doing at the moment.
But she was not. She was like a demigod. I mean, not.
No, I'm just saying like it's just dawning on me like an unusual amount of the disbelief. Like, did we do what we just did?
I know, right?
Yeah, I mean, she was. She was pretty powerful. I mean, she killed me. Her minions
Not
did.
even sure we killed the lich. to be
Not many
fair.
people can do that.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
To be fair, you killed yourself when you ran into that. By the way, we
Look,
haven't
that's-
spoken about that. You
Dude,
ran
that's
off
great.
again. What's wrong with you?
I was trying to kill those enemies.
trying to clean his
You
butt.
need to stick together, okay? Like I'm so happy and glad you're alive, but my God, like we could be one short a person.
I thought I could take them down, but you know.
just please don't be so reckless. I actually do care about you. While I do like have a funny little thing going on with you all the time, just don't do that again, please. I beg of
What's
you.
this funny little thing we have going on?
Oh, I don't know. This entire time, what we've been doing is just like mocking each other. Don't turn into one of those things you like to turn into.
What thing is that?
Shut up. Shut up, real cow.
Debbie's just amused and sipping her tea. like Baby Yoda watching YouTube.
Okay. Can the Mythalar only recharge one item or just infinite items, different items?
How many things are you trying to abuse?
So we got the jug.
I would say the
Abracadabras.
staff of power is a little bit more.
Yeah, you could do that. I don't know how many you can do. That's what I'm asking. I forgot. Do I have it written down somewhere?
Excuse me.
If you're gonna
Recharge my
interact more
laser-
with the
my
Mythalar,
laser
I'm gonna
rifle.
roll because stuff's happening in the city still.
I used the two
It's not
shots
just
in my
subside
laser
just because
rifle.
you're inactive.
Hmm.
So the
Let's
city is still
recharge my
crawling with
laser rifle.
creatures.
Is it? I thought we killed them.
The two.
Oh, we killed some
non-off
of them.
guards- No, but the two non-off guards implies there is stuff out there still.
Oh man. Well, we haven't got time to be dealing with that. We need to.
Actually,
You know, we're not
I would-
exterminators.
Cal, I would actually say that at the first time in a very long time, we have all the time in the world, right, guys? Like, tell me I'm wrong. If I am,
You're wrong.
Some of us.
Never mind the
some of us
staff.
are good.
The staff recharged. I rolled for it. It did it on its own.
I'm just.
We have shit that we gotta do if we're gonna keep going. So.
And the necklace of fireballs was checked somewhere.
Yeah, I mean
You
You don't
the
get that back.
subsiding of
threw
the
all of
kind
them
of
together.
I threw all
task
of
at
them.
hand is that the city is still alive with creatures and threats. Now that the large threat has been diminished, you remember the things that attacked you when you were here last that were attracted to the magic. Movement is continuing.
Oh yeah.
There are more of them.
What?
You need to decide what you're going to do, or they're going to come for you. Because the barrier is now down.
Okay.
Does it? I mean, if they're in the ground, it would probably be to our benefit to go up the tower.
Are they
I
in the
mean,
ground?
Yeah, the tower is one of the places we probably should.
Why don't we just leave?
Why wouldn't they
Are we
just
done
follow
here?
us up there? Then we're cornered.
We
I'd
did
like
promise
to leave,
Avarice.
but I feel like
Avarice will have
There
some
are-
words about that.
mysteries that I'd like to dig into.
Average wants to
Loot
ransack
this
the
place.
ransack. She wants
I
to
mean,
loot it.
now that we have the freedom, we don't have to worry about Arl. She was covering up mysteries, and we know that he who must not be named is involved with that.
Who?
I would like to, like, she's holding something back, which means something worse is coming.
No. Get out of here.
We
Something
also
worse.
have what was it that being that I believe you Mesh saw?
We all saw it.
Also,
This weird
wasn't
thing.
there something
did we
like
all see it?
horrible that we
Apologies
had
for
to
it.
check out? We were gonna check out the spindle room, weren't we?
Spindle room,
Yeah.
Cal's robot friend thingy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my
I'm
shield
not
guardian.
going to talk to that robot friend thingy. He wants this staff.
Oh,
Not that
Not
robot,
that one.
Cal.
This is a
The
shield
necklace
guardian.
robot.
We haven't encountered it yet, but I'd have to. Well, I can detect where it is using this.
We came
amulet.
across the guardian over where we got the fireball necklace.
Not that one. Not that one.
Anyways,
Basically, yeah.
we can hear those things coming. We should, if we're gonna go up in the tower, let's
Yeah.
go now.
Are we going up tower or are we going to?
But what's the
we don't-
purpose
we
of
don't
us
have a
going up
choice.
the tower?
We need
Because
to go up.
if the shield's down, won't they just follow us up?
It'll be well, they move in the ground.
Do you remember the big things with the hammers? That's what we're.
Yeah, but, okay. I thought you meant the things with the one eyes and the.
No.
I mean, they're probably out there, but they're not a concern at this very moment.
Are they not?
Yeah.
Are they not like smart enough to come out of the ground and walk upstairs? Are they just like that dumb?
Yep.
I don't know. I just know our best chance is up.
Let's just go. Count our blessings. At least we'll have the high ground.
True. Anakin.
Who's Anakin?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm
Somebody
taking
I know
over if you guys
today.
are agreeing on this.
Yeah.
Okay, you
I
guys
mean,
go
I don't
through
agree.
the Chamber of Sorcery and the Dome, and then you make it in through the testing chamber. You do finagle up through the chute yet again. It takes a little bit of finagling with, the rope situation and the flight and all that. Kind of just rinse and repeat.
We left the rope. We left the rope there, so it should still be
Yes,
there.
but you still have to climb it, Mesh.
And we all know
So-
how that went. Rope burns.
I was fine. I don't know about you.
You got rope burn.
Yes, I got rope burns. Don't. You know what? I did fine.
I didn't know that.
Doubt.
Yeah, you have to try and take it slowly, like one hand above the other.
That's easy
One.
for someone
But-
who's strong to say.
Okay, are you guys waiting on me
I'm
or am
not
I
very
waiting on you?
strong.
What's the waiting?
We're waiting on you.
Okay, well then I need you guys to stop talking so that I can.
Okay.
Sorry.
Because that's how this works. All right, so when you guys get up there, yet again, the 10-foot tall spindle of gray stone hovers in the middle of this room. Mesh, something is new here. There is a placard on the wall that you could not see prior. The only way to read it is by getting your Professor Orb scant to translate it, and it reads stasis chamber. I believe you were able to maybe figure this out prior with the check, but the placard being here as a label is new.
Where did that come from? It wasn't here last time.
Mike.
What?
Your mic.
You see that? It says stasis chamber.
Everlast, what's in stasis here?
Can you share more with us now?
Stasis?
Well, what does that mean? What is that?
This says this room is a stasis chamber. Do you know anything about what's in stasis being held here?
Wait a second. I go through my notes. Acquisition of artifact from Astoria. Rune carved stone spindle has unknown purpose. Move to Citadel stasis chamber for further study. I think we got this from the library.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Would you like to see? Can you come down and look?
Insight check.
Sure. Very high DC. Good luck.
Oh, is it?
Not great. 11.
You hear what you hear. You can make your own inferences. Through those languages and the invitation, he appears and looks at the chamber. Reads the sign.
I have a strong feeling I'm not supposed to tell you something about this. But I can't remember why or even what it is.
Well, if you can't remember, it's probably not important, so don't worry about it.
Probably right. But that thing looks scary. I think like
It's probably not important, you know.
Rock.
Rob, I believe you told me that I tried to detect thoughts in before and it didn't work, right?
Correct. He's a spell, not a person.
It's a human. Wait, so you don't know anything about this, Everlast? Like, you just know it's dangerous? Is that what you're telling us?
I don't even know if it's dangerous. I'm just going by the look. And he like gestures.
Okay.
From what I remember, the aura from this thing was stronger than your staff.
Yeah, you said there is residue aura in the area.
Yeah, there's something keeping it.
You can, like, in this room, Velen describes this to you, and Avarice for the first time is seeing this. They tell you that what you are visibly seeing, so you guys have seen this image before, right? You remember what it is? Let me just, I'll just grab the image here because I can share it in Discord. This picture. This picture.
They were crashing.
They say that they can see the weave. The weave is visible, manifest in this place.
Okay.
And that spindle somehow is both raveling and unraveling magic on its own.
Do you think it's like...
That's all they can tell you. They're like, I don't know what
Here?
this is. This is terrifying.
Hear me out, this sounds really stupid. Shard of Mistral?
Are you asking?
Remains of Mistral.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The first god that died or got destroyed or sacrificed.
The goddess of magic that we learned about that was Mistra now, but was Mistral and the Nether East guy.
Right.
Yeah.
But that
I'm
doesn't
sorry,
make
I don't want to throw us off at all. I'm
That
just...
Wait, Cari, you're right, but that doesn't make sense because what this says here is it was from Astoria, which is even older than
True.
this.
True. Astoria was the land of the storm giants. That's, I mean, it's in this room to be stasis, so if it's removed, that means it would probably be really bad if it was removed.
I wanted, sorry.
I know this is bad, but I don't know how to research this anymore. Is there... I guess there isn't... We haven't gone to every place in the city, so there are places that we haven't researched. I don't know if we could go back to the library, and now that we know about the spindle, we could look specifically for the spindle.
I want to look around this room, the room outside, and Iriolathus's chamber for any notes they were doing as research for this spindle specifically, because it says they were doing research.
Make an investigation check.
Not bad. 12 plus 9, 21.
Okay, DC was 20, so that's good.
Excellent.
You don't have to go far. It's in this chamber what you find. There are score marks on some of the stones that are like irregularly placed. You know how it like looks like a circular room with brick? Well, the bricks have, some of them are poking out and some of them are like indented. They're not like flush on the circle. Out of the entire city, outside of the things that were rubble, the things that were left in place, everything has been impeccably carved by magic in order to exist. In this room, every single one of the bricks has moved and is no longer flawless. And in fact, some of the runes might even predate some of your arcane knowledge with some other arcane symbols. It looks like something like in here was being done, and then something horribly wrong went down. But because this is an investigation and not Arcana or history or anything else, that's all you get here. Something happened here where all of the stuff that you've normally been experiencing, something happened in this room.
Could this be the source of the problem that you're trying to stop, Devii?
Me? I don't know what the problem is that we're trying to stop. I just know that this thing is bad.
I mean,
you said things looked like it was moving?
The curse that you think you don't know where it's from.
I think I'm suspicious the curse is connected to this. But I don't know how.
Power this down. Is there any way to like discharge on power, turn it off?
Dispel magic? I'm not very good with magic. I just have like a little bit above a layman's knowledge of magic. I think you need to be asking those questions to Avarice and Velen.
Hey.
And Vanvalor. But you don't know knowledge magic. You're just smart with how it feels.
Well, what does this magic feel like, Rob? When I
You're like, all right, I'll prove
What are you trying to do?
17.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know.
Feel it?
I'm feeling it, Mr.
The
Krabs.
vibrations. What's the vibe of this room?
I'm not going to give you an Arcana check for a vibe check.
What is my bonus for a vibe check?
Vibe check is disadvantage -10. Good luck.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
What do you want to? What are you trying to do? You trying to get a hint? What do you want?
14 or 4 from that vibe check. I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to prove myself.
Just being
I just
brat
want to roll
towards
dice
Devii.
and not think. Okay, I'm playing D&D.
I'm just being an asshole. What do you want?
I start
Go
pointing
ahead,
out
Van.
the-
Prove me wrong. I don't know why I'm dissing you. You're.
You know
very-
what? You know what I'll
Van,
do?
You're very
Velen, what the
powerful.
fuck's
You're
going
just
on
not
in here?
book
Maybe-
smart.
I don't know.
Okay.
Something looks very.
I point out the runes that I.
Nah is right. Nah is the vibe in the room. See, I passed my vibe check.
Good job.
It seems that magic has influenced this, or it's influenced magic. It's some push or pull. I mean, the notes
like
we
the magnets in a
uncovered said that
compass.
Ythrin was highest levels of wizards was researching this or experimenting on this.
Well, we know that
Something
Karthus
happened
did
here, though.
something nefarious, and something happened here.
Well, I mean, if something happened here, that doesn't necessarily mean it's nefarious. It just means something happened.
Something went horribly wrong, and that's usually nefarious.
No, it's not.
Oh, well. Okay, not enough. Nuance-wise, you're right. You're right. Nefarious isn't quite right. Something really bad happened. That was not positive.
Well, the net outcome was not positive, but it could be good if it was properly harnessed, maybe?
Hmm.
This thing looks
Okay.
mostly dormant, but the unraveling balance is a bit concerning that it's visible.
Hmm.
It's just rotating, and the walls, rooms are cracked as if energy used to course through them.
Yeah, you
What if
Perhaps
we
the
just, like-
room was researching it on an automation.
Wait.
Do we want to fix this room or do we want to stop what it was doing? That is the question.
Well,
Can we cast a
also
spell at it to see what it does if
Ooh,
it's doing
yeah.
weird shit with magic? Like prestidigitation, just like
Cantrip, yeah. You could try it if you want.
We also know Everlast wasn't allowed to tell us something about this city.
I'll go hoo at it and make it do.
I'm going behind a chair
Out
somewhere.
of there.
We
I'm out of
should
there.
probably go away from any point where damage took place. You said there's marks, scorch marks going out of the room. How about we don't be anywhere near those locations?
Okay, so some of
Van,
you
you
are
remember
leaving
when
the
you-
room so that Van can fuck around with the giant
Yes.
rock. Okay, great.
You
Fuck
remember
around
when
with a
you
giant
touched
rock?
that
Hell yeah.
We're like sticking our heads through the door.
Rock.
Okay, great.
Van, if you die here after we've just had that battle,
You
Van, do you
remember when
cast
you touched that slime?
prestidigitation? Is that the one you wanted to use? What's the intended effect here?
I just want to see if it reacts to it. So
Right, but
just
to
a little,
do
like,
prestidigitation, you have to choose one of those options. So what is
just
one of
a
the
little
options? you got?
glitter. Just a little glittery.
glitter?
Little sparks? Okay.
Oh, some little sparks. Yeah, a little sparkle glitter.
Make it a scratch and sniff rock.
Incredible.
But
not that.
So
kind of
you maybe play a little tune to cast a spell, or do you kind of snap your fingers, or how do you do it?
nah, this will be just my fingers. So,
Okay, so you kind of just snap your fingers like you're lighting a match. Because it's a cantrip. This is easy. This is easy magic.
yeah.
Little scat.
And targeting the spindle, you kind of snap your fingers and you intended effect is the sparks. You can see the magic kind of forming in the weave around it for a brief moment, and then as the sparks begin to ignite, there's like a flash, and the magic runs in reverse, just and then it gets eaten. And just a flash of light, like we're talking as if you just lit a bonfire with like 5 of those fire starters. It goes Van, you are blind for the next minute.
I did it.
Van?
What happened?
Van, you still alive over there?
Was anyone watching?
We were all watching.
What happened?
I looked.
Can't see.
Wait. Well, that makes sense. There was a lot of sparks and a bright light.
I'm gonna just... Yeah, okay.
It looks
Do it
like it
again.
tried to eat it and then exploded.
That's what we saw.
I bet you won't do that with a pulse wave.
Ooh.
Fucking bet.
Nope.
No.
I will cast Greater Restoration a second time on you.
Look, if you're gonna do that, have your sight come back, please. I don't want you to do it blinding again.
Level 6 shatter on this inorganic material. That's fine. Let's go.
Actually,
Well, that's what I did. So
I'm getting nervous. I have dust. I'm going to wait before you Span, look at me. Hands on both of his cheeks. I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration again. I'm holding your face. I'm gonna get rid of one of your madness points.
Interesting.
I don't know how many you have, but I'm getting rid of one of them. So you've got the fail. I've done Greater Restoration twice on you, so thank me later.
I think you only have the one, right, Dallan?
I only have the one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
there you go. You're not mad anymore.
Dallan, something happens. This is like, even though it was affecting you when you were fighting your mother, you have like this absolute clarity, like when you remember, you just have a brief vision of you in Goodmead with the people of Goodmead, just helping them clear the snow and kind of getting back to your roots, and your mind is open again.
All right. Now that you're thinking properly, don't cast dangerous spells.
And
I'm gonna go touch it again.
As the clarity comes back, you can see Devi's not aware of this, but these kind of very thin strands of magic kind of just like going and dissipating, kind of like a fireplace where you see the stuff kind of go up and then disappear. One of them kind of just goes, kind of just comes towards the magic of Devi's spell.
Oh, okay.
But doesn't touch it.
Okay,
She'll also say, "Go get him, tiger," and then smirk at her
Run
pun.
away.
Because he's from the tiger tribe. Yes?
Are you using Abracadabra's diamond or your own diamond?
That time I was using my old diamond just because it was kind of like a, wait a minute, he's gonna, I don't trust this dude.
Okay.
And then I run out behind the door again.
My thought process is, yeah, you healed the madness, but Vanvalor was thinking what he was thinking for like months. So it's not gonna be a 180.
Right.
It's not like, oh, you're all real. It's like, maybe you could possibly be real, but you weren't for like a long time. I don't know if I trust it. I don't know if it's fucking.
I mean, the spell does what the spell does. Whatever you do with your roleplay is up to you, homie. But you are no longer influenced by that.
Wow, it only took like a year and 3 months.
Just got greater
In real time.
Do I get a sense of what he's going through with detect thoughts? How his thoughts
He's
are
kind of a little confused, I'd say, is probably the best way of thinking about it. But I mean, Van's been a pretty chaotic being with how he does things in general before this happened. But he does have a little bit more of a clean thinking process. Like, he has the trust back in you guys that he once had.
Neat.
But the rest of it's up to him to decide what you hear.
See, next I need chef and mesh.
The chef's is handy.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with. I back that up. There's nothing wrong with him. A healthy amount of gold is not a problem.
There's
What
nothing wrong
is
with
that
me.
number, though? What's healthy?
Well, then
No,
he can make
we'll
that
find
choice
out when we
without
get there, won't
being
we?
a little bit messed in the head.
Don't we kind of think that this trident might be from Astoria? From like the...
Yeah.
So, because we were wondering about this under the city under the water.
I'm gonna try to, tap the rock with the trident. Maybe give it a little chargy.
Also, I will say we are going an hour
A
later.
little chargy
than
poo.
normal.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I was trying to see if you guys are going to wrap this up or not.
Struggling.
So, okay. I think what we'll do is we'll probably end up, you guys don't want to do the epilogue here, so we'll probably end up doing a little bit more exploring then next week. As you tap the rock with the trident, Breker, kind of the energy around it almost matches. It does kind of swirl a bit, the same energy as the spindle, but there doesn't seem to be any connection between the two of them. Just similar magic, if you will. And Dallan, now that your mind is clear for Van, after casting the spell and getting that clarity back, you imagine that if it did what it did to you with a cantrip, you don't know what will happen if you cast something stronger.
I mean, if it scales like,
and the flash,
with bigger and bigger magic,
the flash must, like, the flash was just as bright for the other people. It was just because you were vicinity-wise closer to it. You don't know how much far-reaching it was. Like, to you guys that were outside of the room, the flash almost went through the wall. Like, you can see the light. There's no shadow in the room.
I mean, we knew the Ithrin was capable of powerful magic, so maybe someone.
Yeah, this is amplifying.
You have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, if it took a cantrip and did that, what would it do to a 9th level spell?
Well,
you know,
Or 10th level spell.
were you making it smelly at all? Can I smell it?
No, don't do smells.
Well, if it amplified the smell, we would all be smelling it.
He said he was doing sparks. So,
Jesus Christ.
Sparkles.
if you want to make farts, if you want to make supersonic farts, Breker, then you need to take prestidigitation, my guy.
I'm leaving the
I mean, if
floor
Breker
if
wants
you're doing
supersonic farts, then I mean, what are we fucking? I'll go for it.
We're trying to figure out if it's amplifying the effect or doing something else. Is there any way we can, you know, Arcana check? Like,
Yes, you can. That is a great question.
Van, help me tell if that amplified it or if it just did something else.
Either of you can
to
make
your
the
spell.
check. I don't care. But we're gonna wrap it up with this.
I got my
20.
Nat 20. Well,
really?
Yeah.
Seriously? Okay.
Awesome.
Then I will
20
just
for a 19.
A 19. Okay.
Minus 1.
All right.
Now that your mind is clear, you're on it.
Attacking.
Okay. Then we'll do this. No. No. This one.
Nay, I say.
No.
God damn it.
So many mixed emotions I'm having right now.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay. With a natural 20 for a 19. You're familiar with a magical object in the universe called an immovable rod. This thing, while rotating, has never moved. And in addition, it's still somehow, your guess, moved with the city to this point. And on top of that, when it cast the spell, it did not amplify it. It was just reaction. But there is a brief moment, Breker, when the flash of reaction happens, like a catalyst, like magnesium to a flame that just ignites. There is a momentary point after the flash where I guess I can't say all of you, but Breker specifically in this moment, as he's thinking about that moment, kind of frame for frame, can remember a moment where if he were to also cast something, may be unable to do so for a short period of time.
consume magic?
And with that,
Do you tell us
we are
about
going
what?
to end this week's session because it is 2 in the morning in Japan and far later for Torterra. Thank you yet again for our wonderful Australian visitor this week, guys. I am
Thank
going
you,
to let
Fish,
him
for
go.
coming, for staying up to like
so
3
much.
is it 3 a.m. for you?
It's 3:30. 3:30.
Thank you for
We need
coming.
to.
It's
No,
just a pleasure
don't
to have
thank
you
me.
back.
I thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I mean, I think we would have died without you.
We'll say goodnight
Okay, you
on
can
the
thank me for
stream,
that,
and I'll
but-
let Fish say some things privately to his friends here. Okay, so I'll let you guys go on the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're watching this squad on the VOD squad,
Fuck you,
rather, you guys
stream.
are great. Wonderful. Thank you.
Is it
Fuck
Saturday?
you, chat. Fuck off, chat.
See you next time.
Shit.
Bye.
Cry.
There will be another D&D session far earlier than this tomorrow. See you later.
Yes,
Wait, what?
that's true.
Will there?
Carrie and I will be players. See ya.
Oh.